Hey everybody, welcome back. Who was the second one?
Me.
Okay,
Yeah,
the first
second
one I
chance.
managed to catch, the second one I didn't. Damn it. Welcome back to our playthrough of Tomb of Annihilation. This is episode 28.
Heck
What
yeah.
the heck? And we're still
We're still going.
yeah, we have
We're
you
still.
like
We're a
10% of the
month in.
island. Like a month in and only 10% of the island.
I feel like we're doing really poorly at this, and I'm not sure how to feel about it.
Well,
Are we failing?
Yes.
Okay, here's the thing. Remember the thing about D&D. There's no, you don't win D&D and you don't technically lose, but I think this group is going to test that theory like, oh, you don't think you can lose? Oh, all right then.
Can't lose. Let's test this.
Challenge
theory.
accepted right
I
there.
think I can find a way to fail. I'm pretty sure
And I
can
think
do it.
if there was one group who's going to lose at D&D, I think this is the group to do it. Speaking of that, we're going to start out. We have a new player. We're going to do our character introductions. But for right now, Merrick, I'm going to have you hold off until you actually in game, if that's okay.
Absolutely.
All right. So I'm going to start out because we have a new player. I am Travis. I'm the DM, and if everybody could use their pronouns for player and character, that'd be great too. So I am he/him, and Fortune doesn't appear to have any food going on, so I guess I'll ask them because normally when I do the food introduction, yes, they've always like, come back to me.
And I'm like, quickly eat.
Seriously, 90% of the time, it's always okay. Fortune, nope, we'll go to someone.
The reason being is because whenever I'm coming home, I'm always late.
Yes.
So it's always like, I need to eat quick. I gotta
But yes, I'm catching you in the brief moment where you're not. That's not okay. Now that sounds bad. You're not always eating.
I'm always
I
eating.
am
Always
always
eating during
eating.
the
I
intro.
am always eating.
Yeah, but always during the intro. So it's rare. So I'm gonna throw it to you, Fortune.
So for Emma slash Merrick, I am she/her for both myself and for Fortune. I am playing Fortune, the Tiefling College of Spirits Bard Undead Warlock. She is very spooky vibes. She has a Taroka deck, which you will sometimes see me actually shuffling her Taroka deck because I have it in person. And yeah, she's very fun. Definitely the spooky witch vibes.
And actually, really quick, pop this up so everybody can see.
There's
There.
that beautiful girl.
Yep. And of course, during these introductions, they're allowed to tell as little or as much about their character as they want. All right. And next is Emma.
I'm hiding. Kill me. Why?
Because
I have
torture.
to speak in a Scottish accent.
Did he do it? Did he do it?
Yes.
Yes.
Kill me.
No, wait. Is it the entire session or is it?
5
It's
minutes.
the entire 5 minutes. Yeah,
That's
5
what has been said.
Okay.
5 minutes.
So the 5 minutes will be when either I or they say start. So whoever does it first. So you don't have to do it yet. So who was it? Optetris that did it, or
They
No.
did say let's hear it.
Is
So
this good content?
oh, is this
I
good?
don't know him.
Oh, okay.
it is the guy that played in my
Okay.
Ring of the World game that was the armor.
Oh,
Dancer.
okay.
And I will start now.
Well, wait. Did he say to start now, or
He said let's hear it.
all
so
right? Okay. So you
Hello.
got 5 minutes on your intro.
I don't know how to do this, so I'm doing my best. Hello. I am Emma Forage. I play a armor artificer. God fucking damn it! I can't.
You got to muddle
What
through.
accent is this supposed to be?
Just think Scotty from Star Trek. Scotty from Star
All right.
Trek.
Wait. He actually wound
Oh,
up
it's supposed to be
saying,
Scottish.
DM, you get to choose when he starts.
Oh, is that in the?
Oh.
Oh, is that what we said?
So it's
He
he's
says, "I'll
leaving
leave it up to the
you.
dam."
All right.
Okay.
So yeah, you're fine. Just be ready,
Okay.
because out of
This is gonna be like the sword hanging over my head by a thread.
yes,
But
sword.
okay.
Yeah, nice reference of Sword of Damocles. Take inspiration.
Thank you. I am Emma Farage. I play an armor artificer, rogue combo. And they have their bag, Jeremy, and
Jeremy.
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 I mean, you can call him Jeremy
Yeah.
all you want, but the rest of
Yeah.
us are gonna call him Jeremy.
Remember, this is Jeremy.
Yes, I know.
Jeremy.
Oh, is that what we officially dubbed
Yeah,
him?
that was the deal.
Jeremy.
Yeah,
And then the
Jeremy
bag
is my
Jeremy.
bag now.
yeah.
Jeremy is the
Yeah,
My
you still said Jeremy like Jeremy.
Jeremy. It's so
Yeah.
similar. It doesn't matter.
No, just think germ with
Yeah,
an E at the end.
Jeremy.
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 Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Anyway, now that specifics of a made-up bag's name has been figured out.
Oh, pronouns as well, please.
My character's pronouns or my pronoun?
He, him,
He, him for me, and
Okay.
character's pronouns she, her.
sure. Okay, got it. Was there anything else you wanted with your character
Nope.
intro? All right.
I'm
Well,
gonna
we're
be here dying.
we're
waiting
to
for the
to
sword
sauce.
to fall.
Hey guys, I'm Max. I play Tassos, the newly revealed Yuanti paladin of our group, a Chult native, and our wonderful chef for the group, who also has a bit of extracurricular activities dealing with herbs and plants and zombie eyeballs.
It's true. You do.
Extracurriculars dealing with herbs.
Herbs and
Yeah.
What type of herbs are we talking about? Are we talking about the fun type, or are we talking about the my stomach type?
I mean 11 herbs and spices.
Hey, you don't know. It's a secret recipe.
um, but overall, I've had a blast traveling with this group. I myself go with he, him, and so does Tassos.
Cool.
And overall, just had a blast running with this group, and we'll see what happens as I have fun introducing the
Oh.
the prince as well.
Hold on a sec, Sauce. Sorry, I forgot to pop this up. There's our handsome paladin.
Yep.
And yeah, the horn type things coming off, I believe, are the
They're the new additions.
The
from
Coatl horns.
Coatli.
Coatli, yeah. So, and you have that very nice. It's green, correct?
Yes.
Armor. It's scale.
It's a green serpent scale armor.
Yeah.
That I just very recently got, which is really, really good in a couple different things. And one other quick, fun little thing. Until our new player, I was the only unmulticlassed person.
This is true.
Yep.
Oh, that's right. I didn't
Yeah.
realize
Everyone
that.
else is multi-class.
Yeah.
Everyone
Yeah.
else is a multi.
Okay.
Fortune was the second to last,
Yeah.
essentially,
Yeah.
until we took the until I took the warlock level.
Yeah. Oh,
I have a
and
weak spot for
just-
multiclassing.
aesthetically, Sauce's armor looks like it's custom. It fits him perfectly.
Yeah.
Which is really rare. That's like, for it to fit like that, that's like high level, like royalty lineage stuff. But for some reason, the armor he just picked up 2-3 days ago fits perfectly.
3 days, I believe,
Yeah.
now.
So yeah. All right, and then over to Dr. Victor.
All right, hi. Charlie. I play Dr. Victor Gallagher. My pronouns he, they. And my characters are he, him.
Okay.
And so yeah, Twilight Cleric and Ghost Slayer, Blood Hunter multi-class. Yep. It's an interesting combo, but it works. And yeah, he is a human with kind of dark clothes, wrists wrapped in red cord, and wears a plague mask for combat and other things.
Right.
Yeah, has a bunch of scars across his face that kind of look like lightning bolts.
Okay. And then just some regular scars as well, right?
Yes,
Okay.
just you know,
Yep.
blood hunter, mud
Yep.
scars.
All right. And Merrick, we're not going to introduce you yet, but if you could at least give your pronouns.
In game, he, him.
Okay.
Real life, she, her.
Okay.
Or they. They works too.
All right. Okay. So, I apologize. Also, my
boyfriend is pestering me.
Okay. I apologize. My camera is doing the weird thing where it freezes up once in a while. Paul, I think I have to replace it. I already have one, but we'll do that after this. But let's see who is going to give the recap. Oh,
Well, I
Not
wasn't
me.
here,
Wait.
so I have to give the recap.
well, there's also
Oh,
someone
yeah.
else who was not here, and I'd really like their recap of last session. So, Merrick. Here's this is a fun thing we do. Normally, at the beginning of each session, we do a quick recap of what happened in the session before.
You're
It's
getting
a stupid thing, but
Yeah, you're
I
getting
do
paid.
the
I'm
thing.
making up the entire
Yeah,
game.
whoever
right
was
now.
not
Okay.
whoever was not there for the last session, I make them do the recap, just basically what they think happened, or just make up something. So since
Welcome to the group. Emma.
welcome
I
to
feel
the
like
group.
This is fair because they haven't been here for any of the sessions.
Exactly.
Yeah, they really have to recap.
So,
everything.
Welcome to the group.
and it should only take like a minute or two.
Okay,
So-
from my point of view, I've been out in the woods by myself without any of you. Done.
But no, you have
What
to
happened to the
the
group?
party.
Yeah,
Yeah,
see,
what have we been doing?
You got to make something up.
I haven't been part of the party. so.
I know.
You get to tell our story.
So what do
I
you
tell you all about every animal I had conversations with. No.
Well, here, how about this? Fortune, since you weren't here last session either, what happened last session?
So last session, you guys obviously found the Tomb of the Mad Mage. You went through it. You found the scroll of Taras summoning, and you guys were all stupid and red from it.
Mhm.
And in
Yeah, I did.
doing so, you summoned the Tarask, which then ate everyone and destroyed the entire world.
Yeah, that's about it. So hey, thanks for
Sounds about
watching the
right.
campaign,
Thanks for coming,
everybody.
everyone.
Yep, and that's it. We'll new campaign.
We officially failed D&D.
Yeah, that would
We
that would
lost.
that would
Why
make
am
you
I
lose again.
here? Why am I here?
Merrick's like, wait, what?
The only one who survived for some reason because she has godlike abilities. She's
exactly.
alive.
Yes.
So
You have defeated the Tarask
I
single-handedly.
defeated the Tarask.
Okay,
Level up to level 20.
if I won and everybody else failed, there is really something wrong.
yes, that's a correct statement. There is something wrong with this group. All right. So how about
I
this?
will go ahead and go. I will volunteer.
Yeah, go ahead and do the actual recap there, Emma.
We ended up going from I believe we were still with the group at the start of the session. The other group that came through with a bunch of different people. We had some people do some healing still, them go to sleep. They asked for some anything that we can spare, and they put a bag of gold on the ground, which retroactively neither me, Emma, or Victor took, but retroactively Sauce took it.
Yeah.
And actually, can I say that I would try to stop you from taking it? But
You would have
feel
been
like
real
you would-
busy too, Victor.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, if
you
I
were.
didn't notice, that
yeah.
that's yeah.
You would have you could have mentioned something, but I don't think it would have stopped Sauce.
Probably not.
And-
Probably not.
Everybody but Emma went to sleep. Emma ended up being in the back of the tent, just doing some actual map stuff. Got a lot of work done, and then we continued on after noticing that the people were gone. The bag turned into rocks. It was gems, and it turned into rocks. And Victor had a new sword on his chest,
A hilt.
a hilt, which eventually we figured out turned into a blade of light.
Yes.
Yes.
It does not make a whooshing noise,
Not
and it's
the
not red,
thing.
and we are not violating.
Item.
Yeah, we are not violating any copyrights here.
Anyway,
Sorry, go ahead.
It's my
After
light
that-
sword.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. The light sword, not the lightsaber. Get it right, people.
Yeah.
Yes.
so we ended up in the middle of the day after traveling and having, I believe we had breakfast. I don't remember if there's anything that was talked about there. But we had breakfast. We went and kept on traveling, and I believe there was another day in there where we traveled. And we
You.
just went to sleep, had some shenanigans. Not really much happened during that night with our time, I don't think.
No, because
Um,
yeah.
Then the next day after waking up, we traveled, and eventually a fairy dragon that was very interested in Emma, that was originally invisible and making her fur move while there was no wind. And after noticing that, eventually it went away.
Okay.
I really wanted to pet it, but chose
So I
not
have
to.
to ask an out-of-character question.
Yeah.
Can that be Asteria?
Um.
Because I love her and I miss her, and Asteria needs to show up at some
Sure.
point. Fairy dragon.
Sure.
Baby.
Yeah, it's from a different campaign, but cool. I'll accept it.
Baby.
And after that, I believe we got to Curse of Ball that night.
Yeah, because that last day of travel, you guys decided to just go double speed, and you managed to get there right in the evening.
So whatever time it is right now, it's probably like
Yeah.
5-6 p.m.
No, it was the evening. It was
Oh,
that
so it was
evening you
late.
got there.
Out of curiosity, did anything happen to Fortune during these couple days travel?
No,
Or
there.
was she just very quiet in the back for some reason?
As usual.
rising halfway through the ground.
You were just a little wallflower as usual throughout the nothing.
And
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, totally. 'cause Fortune's a wallflower.
Oh, I've never heard her speak
After-
actually.
somewhere in there, I believe in the first day that we traveled, Emma had made an order on the Monstrous Bag of Postage, a custom magic item that they have, which orders ship for them.
The two
Um,
things that came out of Fortune's mouth were perfume and ball bearings.
All right.
And when we got there that day, I believe we have gotten that order in.
Yeah.
And other than that, we delivered some stuff to the prince, and they ran off, I
Yeah,
believe.
they got a big stack of papers.
And then one of the individuals, I believe it was the teacher, said that they will be able to do that, but they prefer to do it in the morning, I believe.
Yeah, they still needed to prep, and they were waiting on a couple more components.
That makes sense.
Okay,
We did
sold.
deliver the flower to them.
Black lotus, orchid,
Black-
lily.
Whatever
Rose.
the fuck it was.
It changes
Whatever
every
it is.
session.
The black
Whatever it is.
flower.
Yes,
Black-
the black flower.
I'm just imagining it like every single session, the type of flower head is just changing just
Yeah.
based on what we're saying it. So one session
Flash
it's a
is
lily,
different.
the next time it's an orchid, and the next time it's a rose.
Yeah, so I did read in the book, and it is technically an orchid, but I don't think I've ever once
I think
actually.
we called it the black orchid
Like,
the first time,
yeah.
but then we just kept getting it messed
No,
up.
you
after that.
said the black orchid when we got there, when you looked it up in the book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
the
But it was
first
like-
time.
I think you said more black lotus.
Yeah, it
Lotus.
was black,
Black
lotus
lily.
mostly.
Yeah, because lotus,
Yeah.
because you asked, like, oh, yeah, lotuses, they grow in water, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, well, no, I'm pretty sure that's not orchid, so oops.
Anyway,
But yes, the black flower has been delivered.
that I believe was where
Yes.
we ended.
Oh,
Um,
and
I don't think there was
Yeah.
anything else other than the
We went up to the
teacher saying
Yeah.
that the princess
Was required for
was
the
required to
yeah. So
some
sorry, Fortune.
Am I
No,
in the same room as her though?
you guys all. It's in the big common room. You do not get a prize. No booty call tonight. Sorry.
Oh no, you think so? I'm gonna cast message and I'm gonna look at her and go, if you can sneak away for 5 minutes.
Um.
my God.
Okay. Teacher is standing right next to
So
her.
you can't hear it.
Yeah,
Message.
but she has
Point.
to whisper back.
No, she doesn't. Only I can hear it. That's the way message works.
Wait.
Only
Yeah,
the,
so- okay,
the
here's the
receiver
thing.
can hear it.
They
Hold
could
on.
be able to see that she was whispering, but they
Yes.
wouldn't be able to hear the whisper.
Even if they're standing right next to someone really paying attention.
Only,
Yep.
I
only
feel
the-
like
the
it's
person
part
you're-
of the
Rules
spell
lawyer.
that it takes
Yeah.
the
Yep.
Rules
I'm
lawyer.
on it.
Moving on.
I'll come back.
Oh wait, there it
There it
is. Hold on.
I remember the specific wording.
Hold on. Okay, the target. Here's the message. Yeah. Okay. So the teacher would hear the reply. Because you still have to whisper.
The target and only the target hears the whisper and can message in a whisper that only you can hear.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the target hears the message and can reply in a whisper. So
That
she
only
would.
you can hear.
Yeah, only.
Yes, but the whisper can
Yeah.
be heard.
So if I whisper here to myself, it is
Yeah.
mostly to myself. But if someone is right near me, they can overhear.
Yeah, it's
me
not
whispering.
it's not telepathic.
No, I know it's not telepathy.
Right.
But the way that the spell
Yes.
is worded is that I can whisper to her, only she can hear it. And the way that when she responds to me, only I can hear it. Everyone else can see that we're whispering, but they can't
specified.
hear it.
But
Because it says that only
Yeah.
you can hear.
Oh
That's
shit, you're right.
specified.
All right. All
yeah,
right.
that's the specifier.
All right. Fine. Okay.
Grammar.
So where we left off was the teacher is like dragging Princess Na away. You are required for the preparation this evening, and is
How surprised did the teacher seem to see me?
not at all.
Okay.
Yeah. And she's pretty old and wise, so it's yeah. She was
I'm-
she didn't
I'm
like
gonna
go,
do
oh,
the
you're
stink eye.
back or anything. So
I'm giving her the stink eye.
and she'll just look at you and without emotion just nod, acknowledging, yeah, you both know.
Yep.
Okay, so this is late. They have offered you that same, or actually here, I'll move us to the Curseball map. Where to go? Sorry. I think this is it. Yeah, there we are. Okay. Okay, so now you guys should see here the map. Oh, and can you guys see the map?
Yep.
All right, Emma. I believe everything is black. Or Merrick. I believe everything is black for you, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna pull your token in so you can see the kind of the outer map. So here we go. All right. Ooh, you're really small.
I need to reconnect really
What?
quickly. I'll be right back.
Okay, I got to figure out why Merrick's token is so small. There we go. Okay, so Merrick, you are at the base of the cliff, and it's 500 feet up to the village up there. But you should see the center of the map now, right?
No, I see like a cliffside with.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. Okay.
I do have a real quick question though.
Yeah.
Since it's DM inspiration, doesn't that last forever? Or is it just this session?
Yeah. No, it lasts until you use it.
Just so I know.
Yeah. Okay, so at this point, yeah, Prince Na has booked off to his house, and let's see here, and
I just lost Emma.
Yeah, Emma disappeared on me too.
Unfortunately, I just see your image, not you.
Who?
Fortune.
Yeah, Fortune is the yeah. Okay, now I
There
see
it is.
Fortune. Can anybody see or hear Emma?
Jake.
Hello.
I'm
Okay,
gonna
Victor, I
reconnect
can hear
that.
you.
I just reconnected. Oh,
Oh, I can hear Kat now.
Okay.
oh.
Whoa. Okay. Looks
Oh,
like
Yeah.
now he's gone.
yeah, looks like Emma had to do a full reconnect. As usual, we're doing our roll 20 shuffle.
Yeah.
That's
I
what
like
that's
that,
what I've
the
called
roll
it.
20
The roll
shuffle.
20 shuffle.
I like that. That's fitting.
Okay, so yeah, while he's reconnecting, Prince Na has a whole stack of papers. He's got designs in his head for new flying contraptions, and he bolted. He was like, "Thanks, man, bye." But he did remember his manners and spoke to everybody in their language. And then Princess Nare is shuffled off with teacher, and I keep forgetting her name,
Ashara.
Ying Matoa. Her
The other
her
one. Yeah, the right hand man.
yeah. So they all three head off, and it's really late. You guys got in late, so now it's just kind of a bedtime. Everybody's kind of taken off, and the same house. They've said it's yours available. So remember, you're now back in. They have rules here, you know. So
Are we still paid for? Do we still have to do chores while we're here?
no,
Second time
you
around?
guys.
We saved the town.
You
We're good.
yeah, you are. They don't. They are like. Oh no no. If you try to do something, um, they'll like. Oh no no. You're good. They'll remind you. Nope. You're good here. What you did, because remember, Nicarius is still convalescing here.
Mhm.
So you guys paid a big price protecting this place, and they are all fully aware and appreciative of that. That one of your party members almost, well, did die basically, and is now trying to recover, and they're still bedridden, still not doing good.
Mhm.
I
Okay.
did do some medical work.
Right. That is true. Yeah, that, you did mention like first thing you did when you got back was you checked in on Nicarius.
And I did the
Yes,
Song of Rest to
and-
help them as well, and Tasas cooked.
Okay, yeah,
And I went over anyone who was injured who might. Just
Yeah.
check in.
because I believe it's been approximately 5 days or so since you guys left and have gotten back now.
Yeah, five
Like-
or six, give or take.
Yeah, 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't keep that good a track, and hopefully your guys' note keeping will be better. So yeah, you guys did manage kind of real quick with people, but as you guys arrived, people were starting to head out, but you did make some dinner, I believe, or assisted with it. So now it's evening time, and it's pretty late. So most everybody has already gone to bed because the ceremony tomorrow, everybody's going to be there, and a lot of people are actually going to have to be active participants. It's not just teacher; it's teacher and at least seven other members as well. So it's a big deal. So they've already gone to bed. So it's kind of, you guys are kind of on your own. I'll say you're still in the meeting, the main building here. But if there's something you want to do, or again, you guys were going hard today. So I'm going to say, because you traveled at double speed, even if it was on a boat, there's still exertion and everything there. You're not going to have a lot of time, like maybe an hour.
Makes sense.
So, so here, I'll just kind of go down the line. Fortune, was there anything? Well, clearly you had something you wanted.
Well, I just want to ask if there is a private room where I would not be disturbed.
Oh, absolutely. There's there's plenty of rooms. I'd say even on the bottom level here,
Mhm.
one of these rooms over here, you could ask well, how long do you need? Or
20 minutes to an hour.
oh, they would say, oh, please use the shrine upstairs. That room is for quiet meditation.
specifically a room where I can close the door. I'm going to be.
Absolutely. And they'll actually show you up, and I'm just going to take you up there.
Okay.
That's further up. That's that room. Nobody ever went in there, but that's the one where it's got the statue of Tabaxi wearing the clothes
Oh,
of
yeah.
Ubtao.
I went in there.
Okay, you wait. Well, you guys looked in. I don't know if anybody actually went
went
in the room. Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll go in there.
and
And
you
can
can
I
cl-
get a quick whisper?
Absolutely. Okay.
So she is going to drop her, her form
Oh,
essentially, go
okay.
to her undead form, and is going to sit and just commune and talk with Roxier.
Okay. One question. I forgot. Now, it's a roll, right? So, like, if you're in a stressful situation, you have to make a roll to see if it drops, right? Or is it just something I decide?
Give me a second. This would be the hideous
Yeah.
appearance. So technically, based off of this, the following situations, my true form is revealed, concentrating on a spell, gaining
Okay.
the unconscious condition, entering hallowed ground, or choosing to reveal myself. I think we determined that it's not going to be for concentrating on a spell.
Yeah.
But you can also make me roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. So,
Emma's coming
oh,
back.
hold on. Yeah. So, we'll wait. Oh, yeah. Hold it. Okay. Actually, I'm going to drop us out real quick, and then just put me and you back in.
Okay.
All right. Sorry, guys. We'll be right back.
Oh,
Okay.
weird. It's doing weird things because it's still showing when you
Yeah.
drop this out. It's still showing everyone is in whispers.
Yeah, it showed Merrick and Victor's for me too.
Yeah.
So, because it's a roll, and I'm going to say because you're coming in here
Mhm.
and basically relaxing and letting it go, write this down. The next time you have advantage on the next situation. If I say, "Hey, give me that con save," because you're kind of, I'm treating it like
releasing that stress.
Yeah.
essentially.
it's like I don't have to, because basically from the way I see it is you're kind of holding it. It's a constant flex you have to do.
Mhm.
So with this, you're relaxing that muscle basically.
So advantage on next con
Yeah.
save to hide form.
Yeah. So I'll say, oh, hold on a sec.
I can hear you.
Sorry, I'm gonna fix that.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. Yeah. So that'll be. I'm gonna say in the next 24 hours. Next
Okay.
until, yeah, next 24 hours.
Because I don't need to take a long rest.
Yeah, but yeah, anytime you want to do this, like,
Mhm.
go away and just, and I would say it'd have to be either part of a long rest or no.
She's only really gonna do it when she can actually get a room like this.
Yeah,
where
it
she's
has-
either just herself or her and Sauce. She's
Yeah.
not gonna actually do this if they're just out in the woods, even in the tent.
Yeah.
She's not going to in case someone pokes their head in randomly.
And I'm going to say this, it cannot be part of a long rest or a short rest. This is something like if you decide,
This is
hey,
my free time.
I'm taking 1 hour. No, it's whatever you guys are doing, I need an hour. So it'll be an actual separate from a long rest or short rest.
Okay.
Because, yeah, and so, yeah, for the next 24 hours, if you have to do that, then you'll be good. You'll have advantage on it. And I will set the DC.
Okay.
And as you,
The DC.
does it list it?
GM may call for a Constitution saving throw with the DC of their choosing.
Okay.
So,
Well, that's perfect. I have a mechanic in my head, but I'm not going to tell you what it is.
Yep.
Because as things change, as you progress, the DC is going to change.
and then just
Okay.
so you know, it also says that if I were to drop this because of a failed save or something, and there are non-evil creatures that witness my true form,
Uh-huh.
they immediately become hostile towards me.
Okay.
Just so you are aware.
Cool. And if that situation comes up, definitely remind me of that.
Yep.
Okay, got that. So you're
Well, I mean, it says unless the GM decides otherwise, so I'll leave that up to your discretion for certain situations. But I'll
Yeah.
send you a quick reminder of like, hey, I'm evil. There.
yeah, because the thing is, the first time that happens, that's what the episode is going to swing to.
Yeah.
Just so you know, it's going to be a big deal.
Oh, I'm starting.
Yeah. So whatever
That
is,
makes sense.
yeah. What? Just so you know, that's going to be a. Oh, this is my session. It's going to be about you.
Here's my personal side mission.
Exactly. Okay, so we got that. So you go in there, you're relaxing, and I'm assuming.
Just kind of sitting there talking to Rux here, using my
Oh.
cards and stuff, communicating with him.
Okay.
Asking him what my next steps are, stuff like that.
As usual, he never replies anything specific. Is always in images or impressions.
Anything that stands out?
There is approval since the last time you talked to him, because I believe you've become more powerful since the last time you communed with him.
Yes, this would be my. I'm level 2
Yeah.
now, and before I was only level 1.
Right. So there's approval, and also it's it's kind of a good job, but also it's at the same time it's more. Like you did good, not enough.
But
You did
more.
good, not enough. It's that weird both sides like approval
it's the
and
judgmental father figure who
Yeah.
wants you to do your best, and even when you
Good.
give it 110%, you still can give more.
yeah,
Yeah.
nice start.
Yeah.
Even though that took a lot, that's a good start. And so it's like that both hitting you. So it's like he's approving, but more, definitely more. And let's see, what can we do with it? I want to make you a check, and we're gonna do. Give me. This is gonna be weird.
Okay.
And you're gonna go ahead and you know what? Roll these live. I like them freaking out. Like, what the hell are they doing in there?
Okay.
You're gonna make 3 rolls.
Oh fuck. Okay.
You're gonna make an Arcana, a Religion, and an Insight.
Okay. Arcana,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
22. Religion.
Uh huh.
Natural.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay.
And an insight.
So.
Started off great.
So what is that total? That's 33?
37, 34.
34. Okay. You
Yes,
needed
34.
you need a total of 30. And just so you know, I'm going to be throwing a lot more rolls like this,
Okay.
multiples.
Okay. And
So-
then kind of adding it all together.
Yeah.
Okay.
So here's the
I
thing.
like it.
You're getting those two things, but then with that, it's like there's almost concern. Yeah, like not like a parent's concern, but more like something you're working on, like someone's stealing it. It's from him. You're
Yeah,
getting
yeah,
that.
Second.
That there's almost concern, not necessarily for your well-being or health, but like concern that what he's working on, this project that is you, might slip away. And it's
Interesting.
yeah. So
Okay.
that's what you get with that,
Okay.
because you did
And
that 22 was nice and high.
the reason why I
So yeah, but that's it. It's just a weird concern and not a normal. It's odd.
I'll let you get to everyone
Okay.
else.
Was there more you wanted to do?
No, that's pretty much it.
Okay, I'll go ahead and drop us out then.
And then just run
Oh.
their hour essentially, and I will be back
Okay.
in a minute.
Quick question: were you going to do the booty call?
I told her to just try and escape if she can.
Okay, and real quick, she would have replied, "I don't know if I can when she gets like this." So okay, cool. I'll drop back out.
Okay. I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh, there I can see. So,
Hello.
hey there. I need to do a reconnect because I can't. Well, Merrick. Okay, so.
Yeah, I don't have a camera.
Oh, it's fine. Well, for some reason, when I go into Whisper, it doesn't put your avatar picture back up. It just went white, so it's fine though. So yeah, you guys watch as Fortune goes up to in the other room and is up there for at least an hour up. So as she's going up, um, Victor, I'm going to say you going around and checking on everybody else. That's going to take your time. So it was
Yeah, I was
basically
expecting.
you checked in on everybody, you grabbed something to eat, and then you got to get to bed because otherwise you'll have a point of exhaustion. Um, Sauce, I'm going to say you're cooking.
They already had their meal.
Oh, that's right.
So I'd be looking for the prince just to find his little personal location for a moment.
You know his house. You know where their house is. It's in between where you are now and the teachers.
Yep.
So but
Head over there.
it is really late though.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'm just dropping off a few more things.
Okay.
That's right. Emma, Emma, did those things come in?
Yes, and I hand him all of his shit, which I completely forgot.
Okay. Well, you already gave him the
The
Paper.
parchment,
Yes.
ink.
That was
Right.
the different one.
That was
Okay.
the last order. I already
Right.
gave the prince those things.
Yeah.
And then just remembering.
yeah.
Much appreciated.
And as we are all here, at least we were, I feel like I would have gone around and handed every single person, including
Fortune before they ran.
Yeah.
Fortune and Azaka, a signal whistle saying, blow it if you're in trouble. And nobody else is around, or not everybody's around.
Okay. Sauce. This was you, wasn't it? Wasn't it?
Actually, I came up with the idea. He just explained how you feel about it. So
Yeah, he legitimately brought it up on his own, and I cracked the joke, not knowing that he didn't know. I said,
Real quick, I am very happy my camera froze on my really stern face.
yes, yes.
You are disappointed.
Yes. Okay.
I can feel
The signal whistle is a years long,
2 years. Now.
two at least,
So
issue.
it started with our original campaign where he tried to
No,
get
no,
Ward to
I
use
get it. No, I get to do this. No, I get to do this. In our first campaign, playing together ever in D&D, my character was like, "Hey, this is cool. Signal whistles, so we can communicate when we're really, really far away." So I made up a whole series of signals, like there's one for help, there's one for, location, and a whole list. And my character gave out the whistles to everybody and was like, "All right, and here's how you do it. Too short, too long, all this whole thing." I set it up. Everybody had one. And then we get to a situation where it's really important that we know where each other is. My character is fucking going off on this whistle. Nobody else would use the goddamn whistles.
Mind you, my character was getting a dragon booty call.
Yeah, they were.
so-
Yeah. And then Max's character
I'm Ward.
just originally,
I'm
just
Ward.
intentionally would not use it.
I
And
blame
so it was
Ward.
like, fine, fuck it. And then now, and I was really pissed off. It was like, dude, we got these things for a reason, but they wouldn't use it. And now,
Booty
So
call.
then, no. The next campaign, you wound up getting it again. Tried to make it work. It's like different character.
yeah.
I can't do it with Ward. Didn't
Yep.
work then.
So
And-
now,
And
It's
then
a-
you took it to Curse of Strahd.
yeah. Oh.
And then the one time you didn't show up, it actually got used.
And you used it throughout the whole session apparently when I wasn't there. So now it's a big thing for me.
Yeah.
It's
I love that this has evolved beyond my knowledge.
oh yeah, it's spread into every campaign that me and Max are in. It's a huge fucking thing now.
Even the Friday game, you had some. and
Yeah.
you gave it to the other two.
And they
You weren't there either.
yeah. So just so now everybody knows that me, the player, Travis, and the DM has an issue with signal whistle.
Aw.
No, I take that back. I have an issue with Max in a single whistle.
So, I have to say something, and I love this. So, I'm listening to this. I'm paying attention to you guys, but I'm hearing an echo of us in the background. It's because I'm hearing Aaron's headphones. He's listening to us
Oh.
while he's playing his video games. Like my heart right now.
Oh, that's cool. All right.
Mind you, he's eating dinner right now, so he's away from his keyboard. But it's still just like, oh, who cares?
Okay.
And I
Yeah.
would also give perfume and a set of ball bearings to Fortune. So
Yeah. So, Fortune, you Emma was saying they handed it off to you before you went up, so you have those in your inventory now.
and I still have one more signal whistle because I was like, I'm just playing it off as maybe Rick's coming back.
You don't know.
So they ordered an extra one just in case Rex came back.
Okay. All right. So sorry. Okay. So we got that taken care of. That was kind of a little rewind. So Sauce, during this time, you had given, you said you gave the paper to Na, and then you were going to go check on them afterwards, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So once we got through all of that stuff, he ran off in his excitement after the first initial, but collecting the rest of the things and done with kind of the ceremony and all of that there. Well, Fortune heads upstairs and Victor goes to tend to people. I go to connect with the prince once again.
Okay. So again, at this point, it's really late.
Mhm.
So as you're here, I'm
He's
gonna.
up half the night anyway.
Yeah, I will. I'm moving you out onto the map here. So this here, that's their house. That's Nare and Na's house. So as you're walking up to it, I mean, you see like in the teacher's residence, it's lit up. That you hear like they're working, like there's work going on up there. But there is one light on in their house here. So as you and the door's closed, you see a light inside. Just one though, and it's fairly dim.
Okay.
So door's
I'm gonna-
closed.
I'll give a knock.
Okay. You knock, and then you hear some thump 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 thump, like some steps, some papers, and then the light goes out, and you hear, "I'm in bed because bedtime was 2 hours ago."
Perhaps so, but I'm not here to enforce bedtimes.
The door, you hear thump 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 thump. Door cracks. He looks up at
Some
you.
more gifts for you. I forgot to collect them earlier.
He's like, "I'm sleepwalking," and opens the door.
Indeed, you are.
I love this
Bear
kid.
Prince.
He's
so
like-
much.
Yeah, I'm sleepwalking. He does the kid, like if you tell a kid sleepwalk, he arms out. I'm sleepwalking, you know, and he
And I'll step inside and perhaps you need help finding your bed again. And just shut the door.
yeah, and he's like, "Oh yeah," and he'll like fake bump into a wall on the table,
Yeah. And I'll
and then he'll like
Totally
as he
have
hits the
a
table,
murder
he'll
scene
kind of pat
started.
a spot, like put it right there.
and I'll kind of walk over to the table and I'll take out this pouch
Okay.
and put it on, and it's gonna make quite a lot of jingle and jangle
Oh, on your belt.
from my belt, and I put it onto the table.
Oh, okay.
Just, well, sleepwalking prince. Perhaps these ball bearings might help keep you in bed one time, or find use for you in later times.
When he hears that and hears you say that, he's distracted and he's like, "Oh," and he goes over and he sits down and he grabs it, feels it. He's like, looks in, and like he pulls a few out, and he's still listening, but he's like,
There should be roughly 1,000 in there. You can use them to your heart's content for any inventions you might find, or perhaps they might be used for good weights, perhaps, on some of your flyers.
eyes light up. He's like, "Oh,
I have some other things for you as well. I have this made, and I put a little signet ring on there as
Okay.
well. It's to show a bit of my appreciation, and on it you'll see this kind of snake insignia.
is it his size?"
It will fit him.
Oh, okay. So,
Might
he'll,
be a little on the big size,
yeah.
but it means that he can grow into it.
Well, most signet rings are, by definition, large. They take up a full
Right.
knuckle usually.
Right. Just, I just figured it would be suiting for your and I's work together. I find it nice to see the youth getting into such things. I was one of the few in my area, and it's lovely to see as such. Speaking of, I know an old trick you might be very interested in. And I once again reach in and I pull out a mirror.
Okay.
Once upon a time, I learned to read notes backwards. I learned to write backwards. Perhaps this might help you do the same for some of your projects, especially when you don't want everyone reading it.
He'll light up at that immediately because on this is his table. It's
Uh-huh.
in his area. So he's already got papers, the ink set out. You can see, and he's already started like designing some new aircraft. But he like, you say that, and I'm assuming it's a normal steel mirror.
Yeah.
And you say that, and he like, huh, and he like flips it over, grabs a piece of paper, and he starts writing. Like he's looking at, it, and he like it takes him like 2 tries. And then he just starts writing like crazy, and then he flips around and shows it to you.
And I'll read it.
It's not just backwards, it's also upside down.
Good kid.
So he automatically
Yeah.
went, oh, another level to this if I do it upside down as well. Then it's. So
And I'll
so you'll look
rotate
at,
my head a little.
Well, you'll look
just so
at
I
it
can-
like with the assumption, oh, it's backwards. But it takes you a couple seconds to realize, wait, there's something else.
Yeah, and at that point, I kind of just rotate my head, and then I can kind of read it a little bit. But
Yeah.
now that is a smart kid.
So-
You outbeat me in my days, my friend. I like it.
And he goes, oh, or we can do a substitution as well. So instead of for each letter, there's a number, and then you do the numbers upside down and backwards.
There you go.
It's like, oh, okay, great. He's getting all excited. And then he remembers, oh, shit. Shh, quiet. It's bedtime. He's like,
This kid.
and he's got bowls and stuff there. And there's an empty bowl, like a wooden bowl, but it's a nice one. And he looks and he'll grab a bearing and he just kind of drops it in and sees how it rolls. And then he grabs it and he kind of spins it around the outside. So it does that zzz, zzz, zzz. So he's on his own, just kind of figures out, oh, centripetal force.
Right.
So he's like, okay. And then he like starts to grab some paper and he like starts writing down some notes. And you can tell he's gonna get in trouble because he's getting wound. You've wound him up. He's so many ideas now.
Oh yeah.
And he will be up all night unless.
I think we're getting all of the royalty here in for one reason or another.
Exactly. So yeah, he is just, he's got notes now, and you see like the design. He had a design for a different kind of aircraft, and now he's adding to it. Like you see, he's like, oh, weights in the front and the side will give it balance, and he's just going into it. He's
Oh,
full in, and
Is he creating a hot air balloon right now?
Maybe.
don't know. Sauce, you'll recognize everything he's works on so far is just airfoils, gliders, basically.
Right.
But you can see they're like these weird vertical things,
Right.
and then some twine. And so and with this you've added, he's like, oh, more pages. He's got even more ideas. He is not even registering as you being there now.
Yeah. And I will just kind of put my hand on his shoulder, just to kind of
Oh.
bring him back in. Just
Yeah.
write your ideas down. You can work through the process in the morning, especially after you'll get the chance to fly yourself tomorrow.
What?
As I understood, part of the ritual was to help you as well. You and the princess.
He's like, no, that was, you guys saved what's his name? He saved the teacher's grandson.
Uh, um,
Indeed, we did.
That was the.
But there was, as I understood, it was going to cover a few people. The ritual was going to cover a few people, and I believe it was said that you and the princess would get that chance.
Well,
If not, if for nothing else, you should get that chance, just for your experiments.
the princess is part of the ceremony, so she can't be. And they.
Perhaps you can.
Nafir.
Nafir, thank you.
Notes.
Yes. Inspiration.
Yay!
Yeah, he will look at you and say, Nare is part of the ceremony, and I mean he is being. It is surprising for his level of enthusiasm that he is saying, that was your reward. As much as I would like that, they never mentioned it, and I wasn't part of that. That would be really nice, but as far as I know, I'm not part of it.
Doggo.
Perhaps
Sorry.
Perhaps we can at least help through that. I think it will do you a wonder to have the chance. I'm sure we can do something to make it work. But regardless, write down your ideas this evening and tonight and work through the rest in the morning. And tomorrow, when you have the time, you do need to be in bed at some point. Though I am not any enforcer.
Oh, thank
So,
you.
Sleepwalk your way back to bed when you have your moment of. When
He
you're done sleepwalking, writing your ideas.
sleep writing.
Sleep writing.
That's a thing.
You could probably lose the arms.
A little over top, little much, a little over the top.
Just a smidge.
So he'll like put his arms down, but like squint his eyes, like, okay. And he's gonna do the mental math and go, he is right next to them, and he's already been up a couple hours past. So he's gonna, I can do it. I can wait. Thank you very much. And he's gonna go and dive into bed. And still, but he's laying there, and you can see him kind of. He's doing that mental. He's doing notes on the ceiling kind of thing. It's like, thank you. I'll see you tomorrow.
Absolutely. Maybe next time I'll find you a lantern instead. Let you
Yeah.
get a little midnight oil.
And he'll pull out the candle he was using and set it to the side because it was a dim light. He was trying to keep the light down.
Uh-huh.
He's like, he sets it to the side, and he's like, okay. And he's gonna do that fake go to sleep thing. He closes his eyes real tight. So he's basically absolving you of any responsibility. As far as you knew, she was asleep.
And I'm gonna walk back out.
Okay.
Have a nice seat in the brisk night air
All right.
for probably because I didn't think that took too long. Probably like 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
Yeah, I'd say like
So I
15 to 20.
Yeah. Okay. So I just kind of sit outside and chill and
All right.
enjoy and relax for a bit.
Cool.
I put, get my face back together
Oh, okay.
and then come on out.
Well, I would say because you're on the second level, you would see, like when you came out, you looking to the west, would see Sauce kind of hanging out there. I don't know if you engage or anything, but after an hour, it's you are passing out tired.
I'll head over and just kind
Okay.
of chill with him.
All right. Okay, so during all this time, Emma, was there anything you were doing or?
I would like to explore this place. I would
Okay.
like to cast Detect Magic, which is a radius, and see if there's any cool magic things here that I can look at.
30 feet.
So I'd just be walking around,
Okay.
just looking around.
I just
like,
want to make sure the distance is here. Okay, so yeah, you wouldn't have to walk far because these are up and down distances. Not
Get over
too.
to the sauce.
What? Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'll move you.
Don't forget whispers.
Oh yeah, I will. It has to be. Believe me,
I know. I've got to keep throwing it out there.
So, yeah, as you're walking around, down in the lower buildings, nothing much. I mean, when you walk near your party members, they everybody has magic items now that they're
Yeah.
pinging. And you get some stuff up there, which makes sense. It's a teacher's area. That's where they kind of keep, it appears they keep all their magic stuff.
I assume I hear people going and rummaging around in there. Or no?
Oh yeah, the teachers. That place is lit up. They're busy. They have to work. They got to get ready for the ceremony.
Okay.
So they're preparing, getting stuff ready, documents. Yeah, it's fully active, fully aware in there.
Hey Travis.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's adjustable or not, but we are very quiet compared to you full
Oh,
stream.
no problem. I apologize. I just bumped it up there. Yeah, it was down a bit. I apologize for that. So,
I would like to politely go up there, not like making my presence known early on and saying like, "Do you need any help?" Trying to figure out what this thing is.
what, the ceremony?
Yeah, what the ceremony and what his pinging is.
So this is active magic you have going.
Yes, I don't think that it has any sort of visual effect.
No, not that I'm aware of. Can you throw it in chat real quick? I don't think it does. Mostly it's just for flavor. People will
Yeah.
say like, oh, their
Once
eyes.
it's been cast,
Yeah.
it's
Okay. So it is concentration.
yes.
So I will say, as you come up, are you knocking on the door or, well, actually I'd
It's-
say,
People are moving in and out of there. They probably have the door open.
well, no, they're moving around inside. It's
Oh,
3
okay.
stories tall.
Okay.
It's, besides the main building, this is the next largest structure.
I guess
So-
I'd knock and say
Yeah.
and ask if there's anything that I needed to do to help.
They would, the person, one of the monks would like look back to the teacher and she would say, it's appreciated, but it must be done by an Arakakra. You
Oh.
feel free to observe tomorrow, but it also is a sacred ritual, so hopefully you will not be offended.
I apologize.
None needed. We understand the curiosity, but this is
Magic of your
important and
I
sacred to us.
definitely understand. I apologize. I was just wondering if there's any menial tasks that need to be getting done because I don't have much to do for this hour.
She would say, please, and she'll see you're looking kind of ragged. Like you are like very tired. Because
feel like reflexively I just cast mending on some part of me.
well, no,
realizing
sorry,
that.
I don't mean ragged like clothing. Like
Oh.
you're like, oh, you look tired. You're
Oh yeah.
because you were going, twice speed.
Yeah.
And she'll
Sure.
say, we very much appreciate that, but I think the best thing you can do is be rested tomorrow for this ceremony. It takes a physical toll on myself and the recipient to a degree.
That is fine, and I will bow in a respectful manner and say I apologize if I caused any inconvenience. I'll see you tomorrow.
And she'll say, absolutely not. And if there is something that we think of that you can assist with, we will be certain to let you know. And we
Okay.
appreciate that.
I did have one last
Yeah.
question. I know this place is a bit off the grid. Is there any supplies that I might be able to supply you? And I show them my bag and kind of explain what it does. I do not have anything that I need at this moment, so if that would be helpful for you, I might be able to supply you.
She'll say, well, that's very interesting. And you explain the limitations and everything. And she'll say, Zeph, what was her grandkid's name again?
Zephyr.
Zephyr.
Nephir.
Nephir. Well, she'll indicate to him, like, can you get him the list of items that we were going to on our next run? Because remember, there are a very limited amount of things that they can't get.
Yes.
So I will say he's going to give you 5 gold worth
Yep.
of stuff, and it's just going to be basically like metal buckles, connectors, things like that, because they don't have a big foundry here.
That makes sense. I will put that in
Yeah.
an order, and as soon as I can get it to you, I will.
Yeah. So it'll be just 5 gold of just random metal
I
bits and pieces.
I
So-
just make the order by
Okay,
itself. We
cool.
don't need
Yeah.
anything else.
So he'll give you like the 5 gold and then say like, well, how much else for the? Is that it or?
There is a tax, and I will roll it.
Okay, yeah, because there is.
This time, it is only 1 gold piece extra
He
for
goes,
the tax on the magic.
Oh, if that's all, yes, absolutely. He'll give you the 6 gold. Right.
And I put it in the bag,
good,
and
yeah.
Jeremy closes up.
Yep,
and
and
goes
then
to sleep.
he closes his eyes, and it's just now an embossed leather face on it.
In roughly 2 mornings from now, it will be here.
And he'll say, "Oh, okay. Well, it's my understanding you guys were gonna, as soon as the ceremony, you probably want to, quick as you can, head out."
Oh, I didn't realize that we were gonna leave that fast.
Well, I mean, it's
I will get it to you at some point.
yeah.
I will do my best.
Yeah, he'll remind you like the ceremony.
If we leave and do not come back, I will get you your money back.
Oh, it's fine. Okay, yeah, but yes, the effects of the ceremony only last 3 days. So
Yes. Well, we will find our way back here hopefully at one point. So I will
Okay.
definitely get it to you as soon as I can.
well, that's appreciated.
And
He
Whispers in the wind, definitely for that booty call.
and he'll say, it's like, and I mean, and he's not able to put like he's got a large list. It's just because
weight
the
and stuff, yeah.
constraints. He's like,
Yes.
okay, we'll take this stuff first. He's like, it's fine. If you could get it to us, otherwise, our next run we go in, we'll just go ahead and do it.
I will do my absolute best to
Yeah.
get it to you.
And he'll lean into you and say, I know you weren't there, but Victor saved my life. And he's like, it doesn't matter. Whatever it is it's worth, I owe him, and by extension you, my life. So
I
no
will
worries.
do my best to protect the person at the very least that saved your life and make sure that they come back.
I appreciate that, but I don't want you to worry about owing us or having to get this back. We're good. And he'll pat you on the shoulder and say, thank you very much.
No problem. And
So-
I walk away.
Okay, cool. Then
And I feel like that was maybe 10, 15 minutes.
well,
Anyway,
yeah,
doesn't
about
matter.
that.
But I
Yeah.
will join the group of other 2 people over here. And
Yeah,
just,
I'd say, as you're walking back, you're kind of, Sauce, you're just kind of enjoying, because it is a clear day, if I recall. It was hot, but it was clear, no wind or anything. So
Yes.
it's evening now, and you have a view that is rare. You can see the stars. Now, normally when you're in the jungle, you can't see the sky ever. So this is a beautiful, clear, and you're 500 feet above, and it's just incredibly clear, beautiful night of stars. You can sit there and just appreciate it. You want to talk. I'd say you guys like towards the end here, because Fortune came out and then Emma's coming down. You kind of meet there. You guys can talk or just appreciate the incredible view.
I feel like I just straight up lay down on the ground and just look up at the
Well,
stars.
it's a walkway, but yeah.
Yeah.
I have a weird question. Does the main port generate enough light to where we can see a slight glow in the distance?
You guys are. Let me check right here real quick, because you are pretty high elevation. So I got to check here. You guys are currently.
500 feet is what
Yeah.
you said.
300, 500, something like that?
You're 500 feet up. You're about 200 miles away from the port.
Does it have the Luxor? Do they have a giant pyramid that just emanates light?
I'm gonna say no. You're 200 miles is a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
there
I
is
feel like
geography in between.
trees as well and elevation changes.
Well,
which is-
trees won't be that big of a deal just because we're so
Yeah.
far up.
Yeah, but
So the question,
angles and
the
stuff.
biggest question would be is, how big are the hills? Would be the biggest thing, because I
Yeah.
can tell you on a pure logic standpoint, a candle, a single candle lit can be seen from a
Yeah.
mile and a half away, as long as you have clear distance.
And I'm going to say, hold on, let me look at the map
But
again one
200
more time.
miles is a long ways.
That's why I'm asking, like,
Yeah.
how much light does it generate?
I'm going to say, actually, you got like, the port is to the north.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are on a cliff face, and there is elevation changes. So I'm going to say, if there were, like right now, it is so clear you can see, like, I don't know if the equivalent of the Milky Way. Like, if you've ever had such a clear night during the summer that you can actually see the Milky Way in the sky, and it generates its own light. That's what you guys are looking at. Like, there, you can see a spiral arm, and meteorites. It's like it's incredibly clear. There is no light pollution. There's nothing. And if you did, there was a little bit of light from the town. You would be like, no, there's a show going
It's
on.
lost to above.
Exactly.
Okay. I was just curious.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd say, and there are elevation changes, so you wouldn't have a direct line to it at all. If anything, it would be ambient light, but not enough to overpower the spectacle that you're seeing.
Beautiful
Yeah,
night,
definitely
isn't it,
watching
Emma?
Yeah, very much so.
The stars are different here than from where I'm from.
Where are you from, by any chance?
I
Same.
am from a. Crap, I have to look it up. I am from a continent called Zakara, and I am from the cities of the ancients.
Interesting.
Well-
Never heard of them.
That's where I was raised, I should say. I was born in the Nine Hells.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Never been there either.
My parents lived on the first layer and in Avernus, actually, and they brought me, well, not willingly, but they brought me to the material plane after I was born, and then the incident happened with them, and then Roxir brought me to the cities of the ancients.
Interesting.
Emma, where are you from?
Yes, where are you from?
I'm a native to Cholt.
But
Born
where
and
did you
raised?
Start.
Yeah. I feel like can I get a whisper real quick?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I know that we were, from what I understand, is we were in a small village. We were born in like a small village somewhere around here.
There are no villages.
I feel like
You
it
would have
was
been living on your own. Like Sauce mentioned, his
Yeah.
parents live
Yeah.
at the mouth of the River Tath.
Yeah,
so it
we
would have
are-
been something like that.
I feel like maybe I was born somewhere around Snapping Turtle Bay.
Snapping Turtle is, yeah,
The place that I met.
that would make sense because but then coastal travel by water is very common. So yeah, I would say you had done that, and then probably went up to the port several times, working for the Enclave or no, Harper's. Sorry.
Yep. The Harpers.
So yeah, that totally makes sense. I'd say your family. I would say your parents and everything, and you. I forgot if you have siblings or not.
No, it was just me and my
Okay.
mom. My father left shortly
Right.
after I was born.
So yeah,
Left or died. I was told that they died. I was told that they died. That doesn't mean they did, but I was told.
Oh, okay. I was like, I didn't tell you that. So yeah, I would say like, I'll clear out. Like your mom lives on the water, has waterfront property in Snapping Turtle Bay.
I'd probably, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a nice area. It's not in the heart of the jungle. There's not a lot of undead. You would know that.
Yes.
In that area. There's still everywhere there's a possibility,
Yep.
but it's pretty isolated. You have to get through mountains or come by water. So it's actually a really nice spot. Relatively safe.
Yep.
Safe-ish.
That makes sense.
So yeah,
Um,
I would say you grew up around Snapping Turtle Bay.
Okay.
All right,
That's
I'll
fine.
drop this back in.
PetSmart, Pets Hotel.
I
Okay.
grew up around Snapping Turtle Bay.
Why is that? That sounds
Because we
familiar.
had notes on that.
Yeah.
I have notes on that.
You have a
Well,
rumor
well,
about that, I think.
I should say that I have notes on that. I
Yeah.
should say that Lily has notes on that.
And that information was carried over, and I believe Victor would have mentioned the rumors you guys had heard as well.
Oh yeah, King Toba. Yeah, he has gems on his shelf.
Do I know anything about King Toba?
I would say, being that you grew up around there, you've seen him.
I've seen King Toba.
Does he really have all the gems on him?
Does he? Yeah. Yes, he does.
It appears.
It
You've
appears.
never gotten close, but
Never gotten that
he has
close.
what
but it
appears to be
appears to
gems.
Gems
I
all over.
probably. Is he mutated by chance?
I have no reason to believe that, but
Well, no, you have no reason not to, because this is not
no reason not to
Yeah.
or to.
Yeah, he's a unique sized turtle.
Well,
Like,
he's a.
Or no, it is a turtle, right?
Oh, he's a dragon turtle, isn't he? Out of character.
No.
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 Well, that's part of the rumors.
Yeah.
He is an abnormally large turtle. Like,
Yeah,
I
as
wonder
big
if
as a
this
house.
has something to
Yeah.
do with Mao.
Is it really true that he's as big as a house?
I believe bigger. Somehow, so it
I wanna
depends on
see
the
this.
size.
I want to see this. Can we go there?
Is there a village down there?
Well, I would
no,
assume so.
no.
There's not a village. We lived a pretty isolated life.
How'd you get all techie?
I taught myself. I was attacked by a T-Rex, as you can tell, as they lift up their leg and hold up their mechanical arm. And I was hurt and lived a secluded life, not a bunch of control over my body, until I got a generous benefactor that allowed me some money to work on my inventions and be able to create my armor.
Interesting.
Would that have been Syndra?
No, that would not. Someone close in her circle.
Hold on a sec, real quick.
What's up?
Your emblem, do you wear it openly, right? Your
Yes,
Harper's?
I do.
Okay,
I do.
so, so when they mention their benefactor, they like almost absentmindedly rub the Harper pin they have.
A guild affiliation, a guild gift.
Yes, it was. It was what originally got me into working with Harpers.
So you like your secrets then?
What questions do you have?
Well, is it true that you guys all take your secrets to the grave?
I will say some of the individuals I've worked with do, but I
I've
like
heard
to be
rumors
more of
that-
an open book.
I've heard that you Harpers would rather die before giving out most of your secrets.
I have heard of many that would do that. But in certain company, I give up my secrets freely. As long as I get some in return.
Now that's fair.
Fortune blocked.
Thank you.
Yep. Continue.
Offhand, because I used to work a lot of information brokering.
Yes.
You do know that a lot of your people like selling secrets, don't you?
Yes. And I have attempted to state that I don't exactly fit the mold of all of my associates.
Oh no, I'm just saying,
From an information broker standpoint, I've bought many secrets off of Harbors. I just know that you all like your secrets, and so I just find it particularly interesting. You all have so many. Some keep it to the grave, and some are very willing to sell them.
I will not divulge any information that is of Harper matters, but personal information I'm free to
Oh, as I
share.
said, this is well known to me.
Yes.
I've bought and sold much information from the Harpers. You're actually also one of my best sellers and best buyers.
I
Doesn't
have a
surprise
question for you, Emma. This is a
Yes.
strange one. What were your parents' names?
Emmeline, and I did not know my father very much. I'm just gonna come up with one off the top of my head. Frederick was my father,
Interesting.
because I didn't do much work on my father.
That's fair.
Yeah, fair. Yeah.
Yeah, fathers.
Yeah, fellas.
I'm trying. And
I come from the same family, and I can say with authority that you are doing just fine.
okay.
No, you seem to be doing great.
Fantastic.
My son doesn't want to live across the street from me. Quinn, he's looking for buy a house. The house across the street for sale. I said, hey, check it out for sale. He's like, no.
No, no, parent.
Out of curiosity, how much I'm interested.
Travis is like, no, it just sold.
Yeah, what do you know? It's just, I run out and kick over the
I just
sign.
got a notification on my phone. It's old.
Yeah, middle of the night, I'm going to run over and knock the sign over.
Sorry, shit talking is my first language.
Oh, hey. It fits in here. So at this point, you all hear this like stage loud whisper from Na going, hey, people are trying to sleep here. What the hell?
Bullshit.
And like you look, and he's like, you can tell he's got ink on his fingers, and he's trying to hide some papers. It's like, we're trying to sleep here. And then closes the
Go
door.
back to your sleeping.
Whatever. He closes the door.
We should probably get some rest. We have quite a morning ahead of us.
Well, you guys do. I'm not participating in that whole ritual thing.
Which I meant to actually ask you, since you don't need it as much with your broom. I was thinking perhaps Na might get your spot. I think it would help him with his experiments.
I would not be opposed to it if Ashara, and she says it with so much spite.
No insight check needed.
Spite! If Ashara would agree to it.
I'm sure we can find some way to make it work like that.
Of you three, Fortune, Emma, and Sauce, well, either I'll ask you, or you can roll for it. Do you recall how many people can be affected by the... Okay.
I believe it was 5.
Okay.
It was either 5 or 6.
Okay.
Because originally it was supposed to cover our whole group, which also included
Right.
our barbarian.
Yeah.
And Azak.
Oh, and Azaka. So it would have been 6.
Well, okay. So... okay. Not the right answer. That's how many people were in the group. So you would assume that many people. But she did...
Can I do a history check? Maybe on what Necarius told me? He might have remembered.
Yeah,
Can
he
you
was...
give us roll check?
He was going to... my head hurts. That's the conversation you
Well,
were...
Would
Well,
that
he-
have been something that he specified?
Probably
He might have
not.
said the Black Lotus, but he might not have
Yeah.
said exactly how
So
many. people.
actually, this would be... Because this is personal
Yeah.
memory. That would have been...
Okay.
So Fortune and Sauce, if you want, roll me a history memory check. So, or, yeah, history. Okay. 18. Not bad. It wasn't that hard. 10 people.
10 people.
The ceremony can be. It will affect up to 10 people. Which they mentioned it, but I believe it was only once.
Mm.
So,
Right.
so you would know, like, oh, thinking about it, Sauce or
I
Fortune,
believe
you'd
it's
say, yeah.
10, if I remember correctly.
Hmm.
But I don't need it, nor do I want it.
I could have swore I had remembered that the prince and princess would have gotten a go at this. So that
I
that
think that
sounds right.
Ashara did not want them to. And I think I might know why.
Well, go ahead, Sauce.
Why might that be?
She's too scared that they're gonna run off and get hurt. Hence why she tried to poison me.
Perhaps, but I'm sure that Emma, that's
Emma.
news to you.
Did you
I'm
hear
Yeah,
what?
that's news to
Yeah,
you.
Fortune. Did you hear what? Or Emma, did you hear what Fortune just said?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so
I was waiting because Sauce jumped right into that.
Okay.
I was
Oh,
trying to
yes.
say
One-
something, but
That's kind of the conversation we're
Yeah.
at. So you've gotta
Yeah.
jump your way in.
you were
I-
poisoned?
No, I wasn't, but before we left, Ashara came to me specifically and said, "Here, this is for you. Sauce, do you mind bringing that out for a second?"
Yes, I have it somewhere, and I'll reach into my bag and I pull out this potion. And Emma, to you, it looks like a healing potion.
Yep.
She handed
And
that to me.
do some sort of check on this to check it out. If
I will tell you right now that looking at it closely, it looks like a potion of healing until you drink it.
Yes.
I had to cast Identify on the stupid thing to figure out what it was.
yeah.
I had a pearl, I could do that, but I don't.
Fortune has
Uh,
one.
I'm not saying shit.
Nope. But yeah, unless you do identify,
Yeah.
it's just going to pop up as magical.
Mm-hmm.
If you, well, yeah, it would be magic.
It'd be magic.
Isn't that
a health
breaking-
potion is magic either way.
Mhm.
Wouldn't
This
that
is
be breaking their own rules then?
What do you mean?
Obfuscation. They said no lies or obfuscation or stuff like that. That's technically a lie that
I
She
agree.
said.
I
She-
agree.
She gave you a potion.
that is hiding something in it that
She
well,
didn't.
and the question does become.
What do we
though
do with this
I'm-
information?
I'm highly suspicious on whether or not they knew. I believe they did, but
Oh,
there
Ashara?
is
No,
the
she knew.
chance. I saw the looks.
we
I'm
should maybe
absolutely with
continue this
you.
conversation down the lane back to
Yeah.
our place.
You are only like 15, 30 feet away from.
Oh, we're
Them.
keeping it like
Okay,
quiet
okay.
voices though.
Alright.
Stage whisper.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, and there's a lot of bustle and everything up there.
Mm-hmm.
And Emma, you would know, like they're not like ooh ears out. They
Mm-hmm.
are
Yep.
hustling, focused on what they're doing.
Regardless, we
Even
should-
so.
It's something we can bring up tomorrow. Let's make sure we get the ritual done first. That is still one of our top needs.
Yes.
But afterwards, we can talk. But we need to be quick because we only have so much time here anyway.
Yeah.
But I think it's worth discussing. You two head on down to the room. I'll go grab Victor. Make sure
Oh.
they actually get some sleep as well.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Okay.
Sounds good. Let's head to bed, Emma. I'm feeling, and she stretches. I'm feeling a little tired myself. Yeah, I know. I'm working on it.
Does that require a performance check?
No, it requires something else.
Okay. Oh, okay. Fortune seems really tired.
Mhm.
They're going to bed and they're going to pass out.
Interesting.
All right. So you guys head down. Fortune, you said you were going to. Are you heading down too, or are you hanging out and waiting a minute?
I'm heading down. Yeah.
Okay. Fortune. So everybody's.
You keep on calling me Fortune.
No, I was
I
actually
heard
talking to Fortune.
Oh.
Yeah, Fortune. Do you go with them, or are you hanging back a little bit?
Oh no, I'm going to bed.
Okay.
I just mean before when you asked me a question, you said Fortune.
Oh, sorry. Well, new names all around and stuff.
Yeah, I get
and
you.
I preface it by saying I'm out of it. So okay, so you guys go down, and hold on a sec, real quick. Fortune, as you are walking down, you get a whisper in your head. I can't. She's looking at me the whole time. I can't move. I can't do anything. I can't. I'm like, and then like she kind of forgets, like, yes, coming, teacher, and it kind of bleeds through.
I turn around and point in the direction, and I just message back, or no, I just respond. Actually, I don't even have to turn.
Yeah, you get a response.
You're fine. I'll see you in the morning. Beautiful.
Okay. You don't have to do anything. You know she's probably like super blushing and.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah. She's digging it. So okay. All right. So everybody at this point is going to bed. So everybody gets a long rest. Reset your things. And
If they weren't already reset.
We have no temporary hit points.
Yep.
I'll say that.
So. Sorry, I have somebody creeping around behind me.
Sorry. Hi, Leah.
Hi, Leah.
They also said hi. Everybody said hi to you, Leah. Okay, so as you guys wake up in the morning. Okay, my wife is off. I don't know what's going on with her.
Good job for Hood to Coast.
All right, so today you guys wake up and it is actually a cool day. It's probably not going to get over 90 today, so it's like chilly. Ooh, it's a cold morning. But you do notice, let's see here. There is like the clearness of last night. It's the exact opposite. It's roiling clouds are happening. And there's like heavy, strong wind. Yeah. Actually, I'll finish the weather report and then we're going to take a break. So yeah, it's very windy, cloudy, and I'm going to say this will be, anybody who wants to can give me I'm going to call this survival. Kind of survival for me is kind of reading nature kind of things.
That's a big old +1.
Why not?
Okay.
Hey, I have less and I rolled the same
All
as
right.
to Sauce.
So Sauce and Fortune, you can easily tell this is not natural. This
It's
is
magic of some sort.
this appears to be like almost a conjured storm. And if you recall the battle with the gargoyles,
Ashara did that.
that's her thing is, and
The Stormbreaker.
this is the dance. The ritual is called the Dance of the Seven Winds. So you can easily think,
And
oh, okay, this is kind of starting.
and the princess's patron had something to do with the winds as well.
Is the Dukes of
Yeah,
the Seven
Dukes
Winds.
of the Seven Winds.
So that's why Sauce, you didn't mention it, but what Na told you, why Princess Nare isn't going to receive because she's part of it.
Yep.
So, so we're going to stop right there. We're going to take a quick, we're going to do a 10-minute break.
Okay.
So I need to refill my water and such. So we will be right back, everybody.
See you guys.
See ya.
Oops, wrong. Be right back. Okay, everybody, welcome back. And now the microphone for everybody else. You know what? I'm going to be doing it a third time. I'm going to make you do it 3 times. Okay, so we're back. Everybody has taken a long rest. And this morning, it's a weird, unnatural storm. No rain, but just a lot of wind and clouds. So I'm assuming.
I'm hoping that will clear up before we take off.
I think that is a part of the ritual, so I would assume that it would clear up. You have to remember the stance of the 7 winds. She's kind of a stormbringer. And the fact that the princess is a warlock and her patron is the dukes of the 7 winds.
So.
Oh,
Yeah.
news to me.
So, as you guys you're still walking. I'm assuming you guys all woke up same time, heading up. As you're walking up, you see an Arakocra kind of do a dive, like from the main, or not the main building, but the teacher's house. He just kind of go, and he doesn't even go out. You see him drop through that big ass hole in the floor. So he just like dives straight down, just falls straight down the cliff. It actually looks pretty badass because he's just
dive.
Yeah, he just kind of he folds his wing in and he's just diving. It looks like a person just dove straight down, and as you follow, it's like at the last minute he's like wings out. Yeah, you're poking your dog's butt.
Poking the butt.
But like down, like right toward, like, because the trees, they do come up, so like right before the tree level, wings out, kind of glides out, and then drops down into the foliage. But then immediately you see him heading.
Yeah, I just saw that too.
You see same one heading straight back up. It was like kind of odd.
Weird.
Let's see. Who has the highest passive perception?
Not me.
That
Not
would
me.
be, I think, Victor.
Mm-hmm.
With that
Yep.
6. Oh, wait, hold on. I keep forgetting. You have
Azaka.
another person who this is kind of their thing. Okay. They're pretty good. Not as good as. They're 1 less than Victor. They're 15. So I'll say. And you two, Victor, you and Azaka are walking together, and you notice it like a split second before, but you see something walking up the cliff face. Pretty small. It's like, well, you're not sure. It's like, it's hard, perspective, like you're 500 feet up, but it's clearly something is walking up the wall, and you all were there before. This looks like Nicarius when he walked up. It looks like that.
Oh, just walking straight up the wall.
Yeah, walking up the cliff face. But a little slower. Tiny bit slower.
Impressive.
Yeah,
But that's, yeah.
I'll just sort of gesture a little bit. Do you see that?
Azaka will be, yeah.
Huh?
And Azaka
Impressive. I
say,
thought it was only him who could do that.
yeah. See that coming up, the Azaka will point out, now everybody can see, there's someone or something walking up. And I would say it's still early in the morning, so it's in shade still. So it's still, there's daylight, but they're still in shade, and they're still 450 feet away. And you're kind of looking straight down at them. But they're just slowly trucking up.
Just that last little bit! God damn you!
You two are whispering again. Anyways,
Yes, we are. When are we not?
Is that normal?
Should
I
I
mean,
go and
I know Nicarius
bring them up?
should go check them out.
I mean, I could do that too.
Not what I meant.
and you will notice the way he is, that appears to be the general area where the one Arakocra flew down and then came back up.
I'll go check it out, and not in the way that he was mentioning.
At this point,
As in-
an Arakocra is walking by and goes, "What are you going to check out?" They're nervous. Like they're scanning for gargoyles. Like what?
I just look at him and just
No.
go, "You obviously," and fly down.
Ignore her.
There's someone on the wall. Ignore that one. There's someone on the walls climbing up.
And they'll look over and go, "Oh, Merrick's here. Cool.
Who?
A friend of ours. He's totally fine."
Ah, well, I'm glad to hear that it's friendly.
I'm already
Fortune!
skyrocketing down.
Fortunate friendly. Don't mostly shoot.
Don't mostly shoot.
The Aarakocras
Don't
are like,
shoot.
no, please don't shoot. That's a
At
friend.
all.
Alec, no, no.
No, I'm not gonna shoot. I just fly down to their level.
All right.
Do you want to ride up or something?
So at this point, while you guys have been talking and moving down, I'm gonna say you're about half. They're about halfway up.
Okay.
So and you see, this fellow right here. You see
What's
a
up with the
halfling.
horn?
It's
Or is that-
fantastic.
Or is that blonde?
It's a horn. And
It's
it's
a horn?
phenomenal.
Well, I don't know. It looks like a gray streak to me, but yeah, he's and he's walking up, and he's walking up vertically. So they've got a cape kind of thing that's hanging straight down, and then this huge looks like a bundle of tubes, like almost as big as he is on his back, and then backpack everything, and then I will now let Merrick introduce themselves for real. So, Merrick, go ahead and first go ahead and describe physically what you look like.
Physically,
Yeah.
about 2 feet tall, green and brown, reddish hair, and yeah,
Okay. And they are a halfling.
halfling druid.
All right. So yeah, so Merrick, as you're walking up, and you've done this a lot of times. This is normal. This is
Strolling.
yeah. This isn't normal because this was obviously there's something up because this was like a rush job. So and then you see someone, not an Aarakocra like the one that just told you, hey, cool, awesome, come on up. He actually grabbed the components from you and took off up and said, yes, please come on up, have breakfast, whatever. So yeah, as you're walking up, this is normal, but something, not an Aarakocra, comes flying down to you. And you see
A purple tiefling with a medium purple skin tone, lighter purple hair, horns that have piercings that have chains connected to them, to each other, in a very immaculate, beautiful form-fitting dress, and a starry shawl that's connected with 3 chains that have a 2 different crescent moons and a full moon little brooch on them, and piercing blue eyes basically staring at you as she comes flying down on her broom of flying and goes, "Do you want to ride up or something? It's kind of a long walk."
I'm almost there. No, thank you.
Fair enough. I'll meet you back up there, and I zoom on back up.
all right.
Perfect.
So Fortune, you get back up,
I didn't shoot.
and
I'm glad to
the
hear.
Aarakocra
Or
was
did I?
waiting and go, okay, good, you didn't. Then continues on their way.
That's why I added that. Or did I?
They stop for a second, but go, nope, and keep walking.
So what are they? It's a Merrick. I don't know what a Merrick is.
Maybe it's an Aarakocra term for halfling, but they look
Ah.
like a halfling to me. Someone shorter, like
I have a question.
yay tall.
Would I know what a halfling is since I've lived a sheltered life and I don't know if they're in?
You have lived a sheltered life, but you did spend time in the port, and
Okay.
the port has every race in and out.
makes
Adventuring
sense.
parties from around the world come here, so you would have seen you've seen every race imaginable.
Okay.
So tieflings, lizard folk, like everything. You've
Okay.
seen them all because you spent time in the port.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I said, short folk.
But
So-
no one of the ones with the beards. Or the craziness.
Oh, yes.
Well, I guess halflings could be crazy sometimes.
Adventuring parties from around the world.
I
die here.
believe that craziness is
It's not
No,
limited
not
to any
no.
tied
species
to
or-
your species or race.
Well, it can be.
This is true.
Have you ever met a sane Goliath?
So
I'd say
at this
that.
I
point,
have.
I'll say by
I
now.
have no idea if I've seen
I've seen
Goliath.
roid rages sanely, but Goliaths.
At this point, you see Merrick kind of crawl up, like reorient themselves to get onto the walkway where you guys are. And Merrick, there's this whole gaggle of people that were watching you come up,
Oh, yeah.
and they're kind of
having a conversation.
blocking the walkway right now. Like,
Yep.
I'll step out of the way.
I do
I mean,
too.
I'm just flying over the edge right now.
Yeah.
I'm just floating because I'm like a thrill seeker at this point.
You're very small.
Yes. Have you
It's-
never seen a small person climb a rock face before?
No, but I've seen a tall person climb a rock face before.
True.
and Azaka will say, I don't think that's height dependent. That
Are you a gnome or a
I don't
halfling?
think so
We're
either.
debating. We need an answer.
Or a dwarf
Are
who
you
cut
a
their
gnome?
beard.
Can they cut their beards?
Yes,
I feel like
can,
that's-
but they
I
look
think
weird.
this is getting a little out of hand.
I think
It's
a
a pleasure
dwarf's
to meet you,
beard is very
Merrick.
steely.
Merrick, correct?
Merrick. Yes, I am Merrick.
Is that
I
a
am-
name or a title or
Title.
Title.
interesting?
oh,
You're all kind of
Interesting.
making me a little nervous. Are you waiting for me?
No, we're waiting for
Yes.
the word for the whatever Dance of the Seven Winds thing.
Azaka at
Well,
this point
they
will
are.
say, well, technically we were waiting because we were on our way, but then we saw, so we stopped. So I
We
think
got
technically
distracted.
I'd
We
like
wanted
Bye.
to ensure that you were someone
Congratulations.
friendly.
by the Merrick. And she's like, title? Like, the Merrick?
I'm Merrick.
Merrick
The
or the
Merrick.
Merrick?
I'm just Merrick.
Well, nice to meet you, just Merrick.
Yes.
I say, Emma
Yes.
holding out their hand.
Mm,
I'm Emma.
I am Victor.
To sauce.
Fortune.
Azaka.
Azaka.
And Merrick, I did tell you, remember, this is my little kid voice, this is my old lady voice, this is my Scottish accent. So,
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Until
try and
someone
do a
buys
fake
the
voice.
accent for you.
I am doing something.
so I'm going to say,
Come here to
Very poorly.
Percival often.
Occasionally.
Huh. I didn't think many people make it out this far.
Especially by themselves. Are you alone?
What are you?
This-
Are you from the port?
This far away from what?
The,
ports.
I'm from over there, and sometimes that way, and a little bit over there.
Oh, he's like you to Sauce. He's from all over the place.
No. I'm unfortunately mostly from the ports. I just
No, you're
like
from
doing a
all
lot
over the
of guilds.
place.
Well, yes,
Yeah.
but
so Azaka will say, so you kind of are opposites.
yes. Are you saying you live in these jungles?
Yes,
you mad?
Outstanding.
maybe.
I approve. At
Oh.
least you can admit it.
I hope we haven't bothered you too much.
I just don't talk to many people.
That's a smart move.
Says the talker.
I deal in information. It's
And
required
talking.
by job.
information generally
You're one
is
to talk,
conveyed through
Fortune.
talking.
Yes, I am a talker, and I won't deny it.
Yes. See, I have other
Part of being a
perks to my
bard.
job.
I have
And
other perks to my job too.
as far as
They're
I
just
can tell, you
invented.
guys are still not moving. Nobody said
Oh
they're
no, we're
moving.
staying
No.
still.
Like, and there's 5 of you.
Should we?
Like, so
Just-
Merrick can't get past you guys.
Yeah, we're blocking his way.
Yeah, because remember, these walkways are only like 10
Two
feet
people.
out the wide ones. Most are only 5
Should
feet.
we continue on?
Do you care to join us, Merrick's?
They're apparently getting a ritual of flying happening to them. I don't need it because I can already fly.
I mean, most people here can already fly. Do you want to be able to fly, little one?
I can climb.
But that's
But
not
flying
flying.
is better.
Mm,
You could soar above the clouds.
you can't hide up there.
Yes, you can.
In the
Could hide
clouds.
in the clouds. Beyond the blue. It
I
works.
hear, you can use disguise self and turn yourself into a cloud. That works too.
Is that how that
Does it
works?
work that way?
I'm sure I can make it work.
Still not moving.
Either way.
Nobody, no one has
I'm
said
gonna try
they're
to like
actually
back in
moving
us
yet.
to fucking go.
I was just making sure because like no one has said like they've mentioned.
I
maybe
am-
You said maybe
I
we should
am
go?
the father beckoning everyone on.
Okay.
Like, come on.
And during this time, like, there's been a couple Eric Cocker like are carrying stuff, and they were walking and have like flown around, and, like this whole time you're blocking the whole. I mean, they can. It's nothing for them. They're just like fly up and around, and but yeah, you're
So
We're being a huge inconvenience right
Yep.
now to any of the ones who like to stay ground born.
yeah.
So you're here for what?
To fly.
We're here for a lot of reasons.
Well, and booty calls.
That is just you.
So
Most definitely, yes, it is just me.
so at this point, you guys are actually walking. So you're walking and talking at this point.
Flying and talking.
Or yeah. For the and it's assumed, unless specifically stated, Fortune
Always
Is
flies,
always-
never walks.
Yes.
yeah never walks, even in
She's
buildings.
above walking
Yeah,
now.
indoors doesn't matter, unless specifically stated they are on that broom.
Walking is for peasants.
For plebes. So yeah, as you guys are traveling up, you're talking, and as you get to the main area, like where you are, like ignore. It's still, they're kind of prepping.
Wow, to sauce is eating a ration? Are you sick?
Oh.
No, but we're not going to be able to get a meal.
Are you
This ritual's about
No,
to
no,
go
no,
off.
no. That's hold on. As you're walking in, ignore the layout there. One of them comes up. One of the monks says, "It's going to be a little while. We're still prepping. We just got the final components, and we'll look at Merrick and say again, thank you so much. It's going to be probably an hour or two. So,
If that's the case, Merrick, you've earned yourself a meal. And I just
He makes
trudge right towards the...
fantastic meals.
and when you say that,
Sauce.
the monk actually brightens up and goes, "Oh, you'll be cooking today. Oh, excellent." Because the whole community was there for your last meals.
Oh, yeah.
They know.
I would
Oh yeah, it was
also
and the
go
others.
in and be the sous chef.
Heck yes.
Well, okay. There
I would-
is a kitchen manager already. So,
it's okay. I can get just an additional
Okay.
+2 on it.
all right.
Plus
and
the
So,
advantage.
Sauce, make sure that you use that one spice that you used last time. Guidance.
Yes.
so,
Your
so
11 herbs.
okay. So, Sauce, Emma, you guys head in there to do the cooking, and actually, Ashare,
Any unintended side effects.
yeah, will
Oh
actually.
my stomach.
Ashar will actually see you guys come in and reiterate it's going to be a little while.
Stink
And again, look to you, Merrick, and say, we are indebted to you. Thank you so much. And you should probably discuss. I really think, Merrick, and your group here, you guys should really discuss. I believe you might have common interests.
Well,
And I would suggest also deciding your destination, because again,
yes.
this is only 3 days. So I would suggest you utilize it as effectively as possible.
I
But
was about to say that we should all discuss
yeah, and
that exact thing.
she'll go back to preparing. So uh, I'll say if you guys want, you guys can go into the kitchen area because there's the kitchen and a big table in there. So
Hmm.
Azaka will go in there too. And
I'll
All
sit
in
down
my
and pull out my
space.
my flute and start
Yeah.
playing a song as we're
yeah,
kind
and
of discussing.
Prince Na is already in there. He's taken part of the table and is drawing out designs and everything is focused on that.
Hmm.
Okay, Fortune, you said you're gonna play a little music.
Mhm.
All right. Merrick, you should be able to control your token.
Can I roll a performance check to see how it is?
Sure, go ahead. So yeah, Merrick, go and.
It's
Woo!
a good song.
It's
Oh.
great.
It's a good song.
Everybody
Very
really
nice.
enjoys it, and I'm gonna say with that affects everybody in this building. You manage to you get to the perfect spot. You're like warming up, like the acoustics of the place. You just get okay right here, and it actually
Yep, this is
everyone in the
spot.
building can hear it.
This is the spot right
Yep.
here.
Hey, Travis.
Yeah.
Can you move Azaka to above Fortune?
Yeah, sorry.
No, you're good. My thought is just the bottom is like the
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh.
the kitchen.
kitchen area, so
So
it'd be me and Emma and the Eric.
oh, okay,
Cochran
I see.
down
Yeah,
there.
yeah, that
And
makes
then
sense.
in between things, me and Emma are able to kind of move up to the table with our own little things here and there, but everyone else is huddled around the table, and then Na is stealing the whole 1/3 at the top.
Yeah, I'm gonna say he's actually hold on. I need an alt. He's right there.
Yeah.
He's taken up. Yeah.
Max, what's the thing to get it to do the sauce begins walking? Or whatever.
/me.
Backslash
Or EM.
me.
EM or ME, either will work.
What?
So it's me or emote.
Oh,
That's what it is.
that makes sense.
So,
All
once
right,
this
good to know.
ritual is complete, I believe we should try to leave as soon as possible.
Oh, it didn't work.
Oh, you did the wrong slash.
Backslash. That was yeah.
Isn't that backslash? The other one's forward slash.
That is backslash.
Wait.
So it's forward slash.
Slash.
thought-
No, backslash. That's
Yeah, I thought the
backslash
direction
is goes from the top back. That's
Right.
Whatever,
back.
doesn't matter.
I thought the top determined
matter,
if it was
rabbit hole.
forward or back.
Yeah,
There you
see,
go.
I never got that.
Okay. All right.
Whatever.
So
That's the
Victor.
song that I'm playing.
I don't like directions.
So Victor, you were asking where to head next, right?
Yeah, well,
Okay.
I was saying that once this ritual happens, that we should leave right away.
I think there's plenty to explore heading north.
And I'm assuming you
seem
lay out the map.
Very. You seem very hesitant about heading down
Yes,
to.
I'm right. The one that
um,
I posted is the backslash, according to Rolock. Thank you very much.
Okay. All right.
Why is that?
Okay, so we're here.
I apologize, Victor. What were you asking?
You seem very hesitant to head down to Omu. Why is that?
As I said before, there's a lot of people there. My people.
Yes.
I am
Which
very
I would
curious.
like us all to keep quiet, please.
That
Zako,
fact, I hope, will not interfere with your advice being useful.
No. I have no good will towards my people. I would prefer not going that direction because that's a lot of
my people.
So let's taking a quick pause from our music. So where exactly are we headed? We have no idea where we need to go.
I feel like if I remember correctly, when we
Why are you
originally...
so
Emma,
muffled?
you're really muffled.
Sorry, I apologize.
Still
Yeah, you're
Still-
still.
Sounds like your microphone is in your armpit or something.
I hit my mic with a piece of pie. Weirdest thing. I
All
just
right.
had a piece of pie and I hit my mic with it and it was covered.
It's still really
It's still
muffled.
It's ASMR, everyone.
Is that better?
No.
No.
God damn.
Have you tried unplugging it and plugging it back
Yeah.
in?
Or do
Guys,
a do a
I think we
reconnect.
found
Turn
the
it on
way
and
to
off, I
lose.
guess.
Is that better?
No.
No.
Oh my god. I'll do a reconnect.
All right. So when you guys were talking about down south,
Is that better?
No.
no.
Not really.
Timer. Fuck this shit.
We'll just have to deal.
Yeah, we'll
Just
deal. While you guys, because you guys weren't saying, you were just saying down south. Azaka actually will point at Omu and go, "There is where we're talking about, right?"
Yes.
That's where we shouldn't go.
Okay.
It's where there are rumors
Ugh.
might be useful to us,
Okay.
as well as the
Wait,
ties
actually,
to a certain princess and
The
prince.
sauce. Were you born there?
I was not.
Were you raised there?
I was not.
How much time have you spent there?
Personally, none.
Then how do you know that there's no information for us to find there?
Because
Exactly.
my father was a historian of my people. He knew the legends of the great snakes that used to form the rivers of Cholt. He talked about the mate that swam around this circle. This swam in a circle around this island. He talked about some of the other things that my people dealt with. The great battles, things of that sort. But
Would it
as
be
I
something that you
understand,
would even
they
know?
last overran Omu.
So your father's a historian.
Only of my people. He used to be the record keeper.
But would he know of anything of the war with what was the necromancer?
Rosnissi,
Yeah,
Rosnissi.
I'm trying
Okay.
to
Yes.
incorporate
Hold-
everyone.
just a moment. Okay, Merrick, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so at this point, they've pointed out as Omu as a possible destination of where they're heading.
Yep.
And I didn't mention this to you, but Rosnissi. The legend is the undead on Chol were created by him. So this is just reinforcing your theory that the undead and Omu, there's a connection there. And they're talking right now about possibly going there. So-
Okay. Yeah, and I've noticed that there's been a couple of comments about my people. So I'm just sitting here soaking all of this in, and I'm gonna ask my questions later.
Well,
Because
I
I'm
would
little, and I'm probably under the table anyways.
no, you're fully up, but you would see that Fortune is a tiefling.
Mm-hmm.
Emma is a tabaxi. Victor's human, but you would notice Sauce
He's
is,
got his armor on.
but it's an open face, so you can see his eyes, and you can tell he is Yuanti.
And I do have the passive insight.
Right.
So, yeah.
So-
I'm already picking up on things that they're probably not
Yeah.
intending to say in front of me.
Yeah. Well, and it's also they seem to be like, for some reason, you don't know what their plan is, but it's coinciding with your theories like oddly well.
Yeah, there's some stuff going on.
Yeah.
They're obviously hunting something.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
and feel free to jump in at any time in the conversation. Don't feel like you're fully right there. And
Right.
I mean, you can be sitting under the table if you want, but
No, well, I'm little, so I probably need a booster seat to look
well,
like I'm at the table.
Na is
It
there.
was a joke.
Yeah, Na is there too, and he's only 8. So, but I just want to
Got
make
it,
sure
okay.
that you know you're trying to jump in, talk whenever
Yeah.
you want. Okay,
Yeah.
but yeah, you would make those connections, and so
Yeah.
okay, cool.
I'm soaking it in. Yeah.
All right, I'll drop this
listening.
right back in here.
I don't want to waste the time.
Okay,
But we might have a whole nother day of travel after getting to the port. I don't feel like that's going to take that long to get back there
okay.
It's really difficult.
with
How-
our flying.
How far can we get if we fly? with
If
the
you
flying?
okay, you'll gain a fly speed of 30 feet. That means you can travel 30 feet in a day normal. That's 3 hexes. If you want to go fast, you could go 6 hexes in a day.
So it would take us how many days to get back to port? 1.
We could not get back to port in enough time. I
2.
can tell you now, it's 200 and
We'd be just short.
But it is still extremely useful to get back there, and we'd be close enough that we could get there the next day easily. Get more information, and we can take the boat
It
down.
would take another 2 days, 3 days after that.
If we go to fast speed from there, no.
It would take 2 days if we went at a fast speed because we only can travel 2 hexes a day at a fast speed.
No. If you're flying, your normal
You're not
rate is 3
Flying.
hexes.
At that point, we're not flying. because
Yeah, we
we're
would
Oh.
lose the
fast.
flying.
Oh, right. Okay, sorry.
This right here, the 180, is the 3 days of flying if we decide to go back to the port. And then it's another 3 hexes after that. It would take us 2 days at a fast pace, day and a half.
Okay, so
It would still cut our travel time extremely down back to the port.
Azaka would look to Dr. Victor and say, "Where you say I go."
That's the problem. We don't know.
I feel like we should go back to port and then just go up the river, back up to Camp Righteous, Camp Vengeance, through there. If we're gonna go there anyway, we might as well go back to port, regroup, and get more information and anything we need.
Just whatever you do, avoid Port Castigliar, considering that that's where the Flaming Fist
Yeah.
are
Right.
port are making camp.
I want to
Yeah.
reiterate that Camp Vengeance is not really connected to our main goal here.
Mm-hmm.
So
do I know what Camp Vengeance is? That seems like it'd be kind of a long
Yeah.
lie.
It's a camp of the. Sorry, just a second.
Emerald Enclave.
No, not Emerald Enclave. It's the Lord's Alliance or the. I forgot what the other faction is. Hold on. It is
Santarum? Harper's?
No.
Emerald
No.
Enclave?
It's the other one.
the only other one left. Order of the Gauntlet.
Yep, that one.
You would all know that they are a. Emma, if you're talking, I can't hear you.
No, I'm not. Sorry.
Okay.
I just got a
Good
toothpick in my mouth.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, the camp, right? The Order of the Gauntlet is they're mostly paladins and clerics.
And
Hence-
they would not take kindly to us.
Well, except for
hi.
the paladin.
Transferred them? into
Yeah.
monsters?
Except
that's
for
supposed to be
the
transformed.
Paladins Guild.
And the cleric.
Yeah, well, the cleric is fine, but the paladin.
Yeah. So
So, the main reason why we were wanting to go to Camp Vengeance is just to explore around there, maybe get some more information. I feel like killing 2 birds with 1 stone is a lot better. See what we
No,
can.
we were actually gonna look down this river
Yeah,
because there was like
trying to
another
find other stuff.
rumor here.
Well, there
Trying
was
to get to
the
the rumor.
the rumor for Ataz Kalaka about the Naga, who is both wise and generous.
Exactly.
That is the reason why we were going there.
but we don't know where that is. It's a hidden city up the river.
That is true.
Wait, where?
Ataz Kalaka.
We were trying to think about seeing if we could go there and find and maybe ask them if they know any information about who might be doing this. That's correct.
Mm-hmm.
Is
Who's
what I remember.
pinging right now? Is that you, Fortune?
That was
That's
me.
Fortune.
Okay. So you guys
So-
do know where Ataz Kalaka is?
Yeah, on the map. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I thought you said you didn't know where it was.
No.
Well,
just
We
don't know
don't
where
know where the city is because there's the hidden
Specifically.
city up the river that has a Naga there that is
Oh.
both wise and generous.
Right.
Right.
We just know where the river is.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
So, okay. So, offhand, going through our group notes, somewhere is a peaceful tribe of fisher folk. We don't know where, but they all got turned into monsters.
That was somewhere around where we are because we saw those the lobster people or whatever.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That was somewhere around here essentially.
Okay.
right.
You have to remember, I wasn't
Mhm.
here
Yeah.
during these initial things, so
No, I
Um,
know, that's why I'm kind of yeah.
I appreciate. So, Snapping Turtle Bay, that's fine. King Toba, don't think he's a big thing for us. The Ruined
Mhm.
City, so that's Ataz Kalaka. Go north from there, and then deep in the jungles is a city. And would I have any knowledge of that?
That's
hold-
Omu.
That
That's
was Omu.
my. Is that Omu?
I think that's what
Mhm.
we determined is that it was Omu.
Do we
Yeah.
think it's Omu, or do we know it's Omu? Because Omu used to be regular people. Was it built by Minotaurs? That would probably be something that I generally know due to the father.
You would know that it was built by followers of Ubtao, and Ubtao's symbol is a maze.
Gotcha.
Now, remember, these rumors are rumors.
Right.
They might not be directly related to you, and they might not be entirely accurate either.
Right.
There might be a partial.
Partial
Facts.
truth
So yes.
mixed in with something else.
So
okay.
a city covered in mazes, and minotaurs are associated with mazes as well.
Right.
So the rumor is there's a city, and essentially you would know the city is covered in mazes. Make an easy assumption people would go, oh,
Doing that. Damn it, Fortune. I'm
so
listening.
so yeah, you would know that there's a chance, more than likely, that rumor is talking about Omu.
Right.
So, all right.
Find that I don't think we get the hexes as we've traveled here with flying because we're going to be above the tree line.
That is correct. If you're flying, the hexes will not be removed, except for I'm going to allow you when you
When we
land,
land.
camp. That one will be, but also
I have an argument against that. I would say we don't get the red mark, but we should get the hexes, and here's why. Because from an aerial view, we see just forest. But if there was runes enough that the trees would be spaced away, or if there was something like a lake, or
I'd
other
say
things,
some of them, if there's any clearings.
well,
where there's
no.
any place that we would be able to distinctly know something is there.
Yeah, like a
Otherwise,
gorge
it's
or
just trees for
a
us,
mountain.
which we don't get the red marks saying that yes, we've actually traveled there and we know how to travel through that. But it does say that yes, we've roughly seen from a sky view, and if there was something like ruins, buildings, or something that would
I
poke
will
through
say-
the trees, we could see that.
I will say if
Or
there
like
is
I said, a lake.
if there is something significant, yes, like a landmark, I will say yeah, I'll flip that tile. But if it's just normal jungle, then you're just flying over normal jungle.
Right. But wouldn't that mean that we get the tile?
Let's
No.
talk about it later.
Yeah.
Rabbit hole.
Yep. So, so Azaka is. So where are we going?
Well, do we think that Omu is this place built by minotaurs.
It was built by those who believed in the god here.
And what does that mean exactly?
And did the minotaurs believe in Ubtao? Or if that's the god that you're referencing.
That is the god I'm referencing. You do know the symbol.
It's May's thing, yeah.
Yes.
Give it a moment.
Minotaurs, mazes. They're somewhat.
I see what you did there. Labyrinth reference. I like it.
It would make a bit of sense.
I think that it's worth checking out. And I
I
kind of want to
agree.
know what this something devilish is.
Azaka would look over to Merrick and say, "Do you have any thoughts? You seem to be a local and familiar. Any input? We'd appreciate it. An outside view on this."
I've never kept a map, but I am familiar with the land. Between the inlet
Yeah.
and
Refuge.
yes.
Yeah, and then
Yeah, and all the way across, halfway across.
yeah. So the area we figured you were in would be about
Right, I forgot I can do the click thing.
kind of like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Almost
your.
to a Tazkalaka.
Yeah.
So not all the way to the water.
No, actually, we. Oh, sorry. Here, we said. Sorry, like that.
So, have you ever been to Nangalore?
You would know to stay away from it.
Okay.
It's an overgrown, overrun, ancient hanging garden, basically.
Got it.
So you would know of it, and you know not to
Roughly-
go there.
Yeah. Roughly around it.
Yeah.
Fair. Smart. Do you know of any other runes that might be out in this area?
I mean, yeah, they're all over. There's ruins everywhere.
Yeah, you gotta be more specific than that.
Afraid of that.
I don't keep maps.
Is it possible that
I still want to go
just
to
a
Ilmu.
theory? Just a theory, but is it possible that what we're looking for is also could be on one of these islands? He's a necromancer. The Raznasi.
Those islands have already been explored, though, have they not?
Yep.
But let's think about it this way. Raznasi was a necromancer. Necromancers tend to have secret hidden locations, sometimes in the plainest of places.
Well,
Maybe we should go back to the port. Maybe we should check out these places that have already been explored.
Well,
I
and
mean, if we're after a necromancer, why not the most obvious place? The Valley of Dread.
It's possible.
well, remember also, you were told the information you have is Raznisi was defeated.
Yes, but we also think that he is behind this
Okay.
death plague.
Ilmu is far closer to the Valley of Dread, is it not?
Well, yes, it's closer direction. The Valley of Dread
Yes.
is definitely out of the way, but it is generally it's both south.
Yes.
I mean, we do it. We could find our way back over to Snapping Turtle Bay.
I just feel as if we should explore this city, even though you seem to be against it.
I agree with Victor in this.
I don't have any reason against it. I do believe the port is a good option as well, but whatever Victor decides is fine.
Zaka will say, well, for supplies, definitely the port, but I don't think we're going to find what you're looking for, this death curse source there. Because everybody looking
no
for
good
it.
leads. Omu, from the sounds of it, is one of the places that is not explored by people who are not of your
Yes.
type, Sauce.
But it is close to places that have been explored, so.
But it has been abandoned by human civilization, no offense, for 100 years
Or more, yeah.
or more.
It's at least a lead to check out. I'm not disagreeing with that. It just doesn't mean that it's the lead we need to follow.
And that's the problem, is that we don't know which lead we need to follow.
And maybe none of these leads are useful.
Exactly.
So that's why maybe going to the port is a good idea. Find some more information.
I think information is always a good thing. Granted, this comes from a rather biased view. But while I think Omu might have its capabilities, and yes, I recognize they would have some uses. I don't think the Yuan-Ti would have much care for any such curse or whatever down at Omu, though there might be records that are left there. On the other hand, you do believe that there is a wise Naga somewhere up the River Taft. Whether we start from the port or just fly our way over to Ozkalaka, I think both are suitable in trying to see if we can't navigate to the ancient ruins in Naga.
And when we get down to Atazkalaka, we will also be extremely close to Omu.
Not
Oh.
exactly.
No.
Yeah. 1 second.
We are
Hold on,
Comparatively.
hold on.
We
I'll
would
be right
be
back,
as
guys.
far
Just a
as-
second.
Yeah.
Merrick,
Yes.
your theory connecting Omu to the undead, is that a secret theory or is that something you've mentioned around? Or is that
What?
something, your theory that there's a connection between the roving undead and the city of Omu? Is that something you keep to yourself? Is that something you've...
So I'm still familiarizing myself with the map.
Okay.
But I was going to say something about how the port is not what they're looking for. They're not going to find more information there.
Well, what they can find is rumors, and that's what the rumors they're talking about. It's actually a game mechanic. So when they first got to town, they spread around, picking up rumors. So
Okay.
the rumors, some of them
So
have
do
nothing to
I-
do. Some of them do. Some of them have partial information.
Okay. So have I gleaned enough information from like local wildlife to know that south is somewhere that we should be going?
I would say, based on your travels, and you have that theory that the undead and Omu are definitely connected. And then they're talking about this death plague. And that's another piece.
Okay.
It seems another piece. You can't quite connect those three or even the two together. But these are three obvious pieces that somehow, in your mind, probably fit together. So Omu, the undead, Rosnissi, and the death curse.
Hang on, I gotta write this
Okay.
down. I got my
Sorry.
notes.
Yeah.
Didn't have my paper ready, my bad.
No worries.
Okay. my puzzle pieces right now are Omu
Uh huh.
and the
Roving
undead.
undead. Yep. And now they've kind of added a couple more with the name Raznissi,
Raznesi. Yes.
which you know was the necromancer. Everybody on Chult knows he was the necromancer who originally raised this undead army. He was defeated, but the undead are still there, and a side effect of it, and also this death curse. Okay, that
and Death Curse.
yeah. So those are 4 pieces of a puzzle that seem to, you don't know how yet, but they seem to be all connected and fit together.
Okay. All right.
So
Yeah. And I don't need to share how I have this information.
no, not at all. You
Cool.
just stuff you've noticed. Like I said, it's a
Yeah.
theory. You don't have any hard evidence, but just
Yeah,
something is telling you that these are all somehow connected.
I'm a roving wild man who's in over their head.
Yeah. But yeah, so
Okay.
like you've had 2 pieces, and just in this short conversation, this group has given you 2 more. So
Right.
there's something about this group that, okay, they might be able to help you actually figure this out.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
So I was just checking, like, you've discussed your theory and everything. It's not secret, right?
Which theory?
That somehow these things are connected. This
No,
hunch.
I haven't talked to anybody about my backstory.
Okay, well, I was just, as part of your backstory, because you have contact with Curse of Ball here, would you have mentioned it to anybody there?
Yeah, I might have mentioned like I'm noticing more undead or
Okay.
like maybe this has something to do with this. Yeah, I'm friendly with them, but I'm not friends.
Got it.
You know,
So,
so if they're like, "Hey, have you noticed anything unusual?" I would be like, "Well, yeah, actually, I noticed this is
okay.
weird."
So, see, Prince Na is at the table and he's really observant, and people
Okay.
overlook him a lot.
Oh.
But also,
okay.
forgot to mention, he is also dressed head to toe in an Arakakra costume. He wants to be Arakakra. So he's
Okay.
got a mask, he's got everything. So
Have I met him before?
yeah, totally.
Okay.
You would
Okay.
have met him, and he would have been very interested in you because you're not Arakakra. You're a different person. They rarely get visitors. So you would, yeah,
Okay.
he definitely would have, like, and I would say when you find like straight sticks, it seems really weird, but like he always asks you for the longest, straightest stick you can
Okay.
because he uses them to make little aircraft.
Okay.
So
And yeah, I think I would probably be pretty friendly with him just based off of like the size thing.
yeah,
Like he's much more at my level, so
exactly.
okay.
All right, so cool.
All right,
I'll
I'll use that.
drop
yeah.
us back in.
Okay.
Probably.
Okay. So while you guys are talking about this, Na will actually like kind of point at Merrick and go, "Didn't you have like a thing about the undead and stuff, like a idea?"
Well, from what I have noticed recently, there seems to be something connected to the south.
How far south are we talking?
I really want to go to Omu.
I'm not sure how far.
Yeah.
But
It is a few. It's out of your normal travel range.
Yes. Yes. It's south. It's farther south than I have gone.
I really do think we should try going south.
I have an idea. We leave it to the fates. One of us draws a card. Victor, probably you. You are our leader, after all. If it's
I am.
the merchants, and she holds up a card from the merchant house, we go to the port. If it is the diviner, we go to Ataz Kalaka. If it is the because I have to find the other ones. The stars. Oh, that was the stars. Sorry, getting them all mixed up. There's too many of them. The swords, we go to the Valley of Dread. The glyphs, we go to Omu. If it is a high deck, one of the crowns, we redraw. Leave it to the fates.
Azaka will say, I go where Victor says.
I'm nervous leaving this up to the fates. With such dire consequences, but I suppose there's not much else to do. It's not as if I have proof that we should go down to Omu. However, I do think that at all possible we should head south. Whether that be to Omu or the Valley of
Okay, so you guys are gonna. So Victor is gonna draw a card.
Okay.
Is that Fortune? Is that what? Can they draw a card? 'Cause-
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it appeared in front
Oh,
of me.
so yeah, you'll have to hit deal.
So hit. No, I think they can just hit draw.
I will do it in a
Oh.
moment,
Yeah.
yeah.
And
Okay.
then just drop the card onto the map so we can all see what it is.
Okay.
Max, don't steal a card.
I'm
We all
not
know you
Yes,
won.
those are the rules. No, it's for everybody. The most egregious offender, unfortunately,
It's that
isn't
there's
playing
no
anymore.
cards to
But
draw.
Mhm.
Yes.
yeah, Wrecked was real bad about drawing cards.
Yes.
It wouldn't let me do it. Hang on.
Do you have?
It says trying to draw a deck from draw from a deck with no cards.
Okay, that's weird. Here, I'll go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
So here. Oh, I think I have to do it. So hold on a sec. So one
Oh
card.
yeah, it says that there's no more cards in it.
Yeah. So this
Yeah.
is going to Dr. Victor.
Mhm.
All right. Huh. Okay. Yeah.
That's weird.
Yep. I can't do it either. Hold on. let
Okay,
me-
it's fucking up then. Got it.
yeah. Sorry. Well, here.
God damn it!
How
My
many?
plan is
Hold
not
on,
working.
Fortune. How many options did you list?
We listed 4, but there's 54 cards in 5 houses.
Well, okay. So you said, well, like, how many locations?
4.
4
There.
possible locations. Okay. So
The
how
other
about?
thing that we can do is I have the deck,
Or they just roll a d4 and
but then it doesn't give that opportunity of redrawing.
because they wouldn't need to, they would pick one.
But that's the point of drawing the cards.
Draw a card or roll, or however you however you guys want to do it. Go ahead. So Victor, do you want Fortune to just draw a card for you? Because
Sure.
they have a
Let's do
physical
this.
deck. So
Okay, just tell me when to stop.
Oh
Sorry.
god, I hate this so much. Now,
Crown. We redraw.
okay.
okay.
Ready?
Oh, yeah.
Going.
Stop.
Star.
What was
I
that?
don't know what that is.
We determined that the star was
Omu.
Omu.
Okay,
All right.
let's go to Omu.
Yes.
Damn it, yes!
Sorry, sorry, Sauce.
I won!
The fates were
I
in your
gave
favor,
you-
Victor.
I
Oh
will-
god, that was stressful!
And the
I gave you
card,
all warning. That's
The
all I'm
card?
gonna say.
the illusionist.
Okay, what does that mean?
We'll find out.
It's fortune telling. It's whatever you want it to mean.
It's vague word and letter until something clicks. That's what it is.
Yeah, okay.
So,
Let's do this.
so Azaka would look to Merrick and say, "So you think these are connected somehow? Omu and what's going on?
I have noticed there seems to be more undead in certain areas, and something is happening south.
And then south we go.
And Azaka at this point will say, I have to be honest. You guys know my area of expertise is the north here.
Mm-hmm.
I can do my best, but my knowledge of the area is pretty much non-existent down there. Seems like the Merrick has some information down there and might be an asset to the group.
I think so.
I can
Seems
also find my way through the jungles, since that's where I live.
I like that.
Yeah, for certain areas you can. Yeah.
Would you be interested in joining us? I suppose is the question.
You'll get good meals out of it.
Oh, by the way, real quick, Sauce, roll me that
Yep.
cooking utensils, and you have the D4
And guidance.
so advantage and a D4.
Can you get more than one guidance?
No.
No.
Oh, interesting.
Shit. Is this going to be a 30?
Oh, so close.
29.
Hold
Very
on.
good.
Hold on.
So good.
Remember, I have Emma and
The sous
the
chef.
kitchen,
The kitchen.
sous chef. It gives me a +2.
31.
31.
31.
Roll me a D20.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Oh, come on.
It is your best meal to date, I believe, with a 31.
It matches my best.
Okay.
Meal.
So, yes.
Can I get one more D20? Come on, a 4 for a 31.
No, dude. Because this isn't even a mechanic. It's something I've added. So everybody who has had, Sauce cooked, and then, he brought food for everybody, and you've been sitting here and eating while you're doing this. And Merrick,
Thanks.
this is like the best meal you have ever had.
Oh yeah, I eat berries
Yeah.
and like pine cones, so this is amazing.
Yeah.
I'm licking the bowl.
Yeah, you did not know food could do this because everybody gets 4 temporary hit points.
Can I get a quick whisper?
Yes. Yeah.
How many do I get?
You go through the motions, but remember, you do not get this.
I know, but last time you said that I got half. Because it was a 31.
Okay. Yes, so we'll do that. If he rolls a 30, you can have half of whatever the temp hit points are and one that good. So, yes,
Yay,
you can have
a whole 2 hit
Yeah.
temporary hit points. Woohoo!
All right.
Sheet, you should see one that says temporary hit points,
Yeah,
and you'll just click that up to 4.
sweet.
Okay, and so yeah, it's amazing food as usual, and there is a constant flow now of people like behind you. You guys are talking, but everybody's coming in to get some of that food.
There's
Uh-huh.
a line.
Yeah. So, and I'll say that's about an hour of you cooking, you guys talking, kind of hanging out, and then at this point, one of the monks will come in and say, "I believe we're ready." Are
Believe
you?
or no?
Yeah, we're ready to start when you are, I believe. How many? You. 5. When you're ready, please come in and we can start.
Of course.
Can I come in and watch if I'm not having the ritual done?
they'll say, absolutely, of course. And you'll notice people have been getting food, but they're filing in. This is a huge deal. This is like once in a lifetime ceremony. Like, so everybody is there, and they're all in the upper areas, and they're all here to see this. So, oh, sorry. Before that, you guys were asking if Merrick wanted to join the party.
Yes.
Oh, right, and I was stuffing face.
Yes. Yeah, so you ask that, and they're like, huh? They look and
What?
then like
Yeah.
face in the bowl, everything.
Yep. Sure.
Well, it's like,
Can
oh,
I have seconds?
yeah, I have plenty of seconds.
Yes, and you can get this God fucking damn it, complimentary whistle.
So that's a deal. You get
Should we?
seconds and a whistle if you join this party.
All right. All
I
right.
suppose that means that we should inform you of what we're even doing then.
We're trying
Well,
to stop the death plague thingy, stupid majigger.
Exactly.
I was listening, so I did catch some of that.
Yes.
So it sounds like they're ready for us. Come on, new member, Merrick. Let's go.
All right. So with that, you guys have a new member of the party, and you guys will file into. Hold on, move us back to Curse of All real quick. Okay, so you guys all come in here, and they're gonna kind of position you guys.
I just kind of hide in the corner.
And so Na will stand next to you, Fortune. So we'll go like this. Then Merrick, you'll come in too. All right, and then you'll see like there's 7 or 6 Aarakocra, and then Princess Nare and the teacher, all there waiting and ready to start this ceremony that will.
I wink at the princess.
What's it? Oh yeah, she nods. And you know, while you wink at the princess, Ashara is like deadpan looking at you, just kind
Which is totally fine. I don't
Yeah,
give a
she's
shit.
like I mean, and it's clear she's not malicious. It's just it's that parent who's just done. It's like whatever. Yeah, okay.
I have something that I want to do, but I don't know if I can do it.
Try it.
I want to look at Ashara and just let my eyes glaze over for a split second.
She'll go from that to kind of back to a little bit concerned, but doesn't look, again, not malicious or anything.
Yet.
Just it's mostly confusion. Like, what was that?
Fuck?
Yeah. So, and the upper levels are all full. The rafters are full because remember this is actually 70 feet high. So there's Aarakocra hanging out in the rafters. The upper levels, it looks like the entire community is here for this, and this the storm is matching, so we are going to leave it here. So
One last thing, real
yeah.
quick. As we're filing in, I go up to Prince Na and I just say, "Have fun with this for a bit," and I cast jump on him, and I tell him to jump.
Okay, he does, and I believe it triples jump.
Triples jump speed or jump distance.
Okay, he's like, huh? And he kind of does that,
Boing,
jumps in
boing,
the air, and for
boing.
him, he's an 8-year-old. He doesn't have a lot of strength, but he jumps 9 feet in the air, and he comes back down, and he's like, whoa! And so he jumps again, and he flaps his arms. But, they're just decorations. He's like, I love it. So, yeah. So
Have fun.
All right. So, actually, Condition Master, Prince Na, has jump on him.
Yes.
All right, and so
That's
yeah.
all I have to say to that, Max.
Oh wait.
That's not what Fortune's reacting
Oh.
to. And that was while we were at the table.
Oh, okay.
So that's kind of getting him and bringing him in with things as well.
All right. So yeah. So basically, you did that, and he's like, "Wait, what?" And he's like coming in. So he's kind of confused, and then he thinks, "Oh, this is what Sauce was talking about." With the jump, yeah. He's like, "Oh, this is great." He's ecstatic.
As you just grab him and yank him forward.
Just about. That'll be
Well,
next.
actually, do you like? Because right now he's kind of in the back with Fortune. Do you like no come up here, or do you?
Yeah, I'd probably
Okay.
pull him up a little bit and be like, come on,
Oh,
we're gonna get you in on this too.
So here, I'm gonna say, hold on, I'm gonna shuffle people around real quick. Sorry.
Got to do the Cupid shuffle.
So there, I'll say like that.
Perfect.
Like you bring him up, and yeah.
Yeah.
So there we go. So yeah, right there. The 6 Aarakocra are concentrating. They've like their eyes are doing that kind of white, but
Glazed over.
it's well, it's not just glazed over. It's glowing slightly.
Mhm.
Yeah.
How many are there? Because I
So-
can't see because there's a wall in my way.
Six.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry. I was just
I'm
kind
gonna
of
actually go over here so
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can
yeah.
actually see.
yeah. Put yourself wherever you want. We'll say you're in the corner, but
Yeah, I'm
wherever
going
you need to be
this-
to see.
That corner there.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're all like, and all their eyes are a different color. And
Fortune's
at this
sitting there
point,
counting. Wait, 6. Isn't there supposed to be
and
7
then
wins?
you see Nare, her eyes flash, and now there are 7 people with their eyes glazed a different color. And when she does that, then the wind really starts spinning around. It's clearly an unnatural wind. And we will end there as the dance of the 7 winds ceremony starts to begin. So I ran a little bit late tonight. I apologize. But yeah, so we're going to end it here. And thank you, Merrick, for joining the game. We hope you enjoyed it and hope you'll be back.
Thank you. Yes, I will.
And
You forgot to do
I
my.
did, so it's going to carry over.
So if you are still in the chat, this is good content.
Yes.
If you
that
are not,
Glasses
I
Dude?
know you personally. No,
Yeah.
it's not.
Okay.
I know you personally. If you are not here next week when that happens, I will make sure I get you the clip of it when it happens. Okay.
Yeah, we'll actually no.
We
we're
will
going
make
to
a clip
We're
out of
going to make a clip, and it will stay permanently
Okay.
on our Twitch channel, just like
Fuck.
Bob the helpful
Wonderful.
snake.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, don't worry. It'll always it'll be a permanent.
It will
feature.
live on forever.
One of these days,
Fucking
Fortune's
goddamn.
final reveal is gonna live on
Yep.
Twitch forever as well.
So yeah, so thanks everybody. Sorry it's been a couple weeks or a week since our last session, but we're back into it, and we are excited. Fate has chosen your next
Has chosen.
destination. You know, I am all about the words.
Which is funny that you say that. Which is funny that you say fate has
But it was actually
chosen.
fortune.
Well, no. Fate is actually Fortune's given name.
But we don't know that.
We don't know that yet.
So,
But also, fate has literally chosen our path.
yeah,
But
that's true.
fate has literally
Yeah.
chosen our path.
So, all right. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
That's
I
a good title for today. Fate
Oh.
and Fortune.
Oh.
Fate and
okay.
Fortune.
Mm-hmm.
We'll work on it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yes, I'm repeating myself. Thank you, everybody, for watching, for joining us. But I know my role, so I will then give it over to Fortune. And can you lean a little closer? Do we have the beauty, the makeup? Nice. Excellent.
Of course, always.
As always. And
Well,
I
most of the
appreciate
time.
you doing that.
Including now a new addition to the Fortune
Ooh.
outfit of the crescent moon and the full moon
Very awesome.
necklace. So
All right. So yes, our outro master, please take it away, Kat.
Of course, we do have a couple of announcements. This next week, I will believe game on Friday will be a one-shot. Is that correct? Because
I
I
believe
cannot play
so.
games this week.
Yes.
Okay.
Still working out some things. I'm gonna leave it to surprise, but
Okay.
let's just say it's gonna get a little bit brainsy.
That was fabulous.
I are
Yes.
smart. I shall do great.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, then.
So stay tuned for a one-shot this Friday. I believe we will be doing game as normal on Sunday. However, it is one-shot weekend, so we can kind of determine if we're going to do something else throughout the
Yeah.
week. We'll keep you updated in the Discord,
Mhm.
which, by the way, you should click the link in our description box down below to join in on that, join in on some of the fun between the streams and all that. I post when I go live for my channel as well as when we go live for this channel. We also play some games spontaneously throughout the week, like we played Among Us and Phasmophobia a couple of days ago. So feel free to join in on that whenever you have the chance. We loved having you here tonight. If you are watching us on YouTube later, make sure you turn on all notifications, hit that subscribe button, and all that. That way you know whenever we upload a new video. And I think that's all of the announcements for right now.
Yeah. I can't think of anything else.
More so announcement for you guys. The weekend of the 1st through the 3rd, I will not be able to play because for October, not next month. Because I am going to be in Vegas.
Nice.
Yes. Yeah. There's
Better.
some family stuff that's happening.
Oh.
So
Right.
that will be an announcement later
Yeah.
on. But yeah, with that, I hope you guys all have a great rest of your morning, day, night, whatever it is where you are. And we'll see you next time, delinquents. Bye.
Bye,
Bye.
everybody.
Bye.